Well, hello. I got my family in here. My wife's going to be reading comments. Go ahead and let me know if everyone can hear me. Hello, hello.
I will say there is a storm. I feel like there's been a storm every time we've done a live.
I think so.
And then like our
At
Wi-Fi
least,
goes out.
yeah.
So if that's the case and we go straight buffer mode, we will come back on.
Yeah, if we fall off, we'll just jump back on. If this live ends without us saying goodbye, then we will start another live, so be ready to jump on a new one.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have comment? Are you looking at comments?
I am not looking at comments.
All right, well, we'll go ahead and get this officially going.
I feel like we can talk a little bit and then we can do the giveaway.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do the giveaway in a little while.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm just gonna say my opening
Oh
line.
yeah.
Good evening. It's today again. Welcome back to Joseph's Reserves. I'm Joseph, and I store 20% of my income in the form of rare coins and precious metals. So tonight, well, really, most of our lives. I say our lives because it's not really my lives. It's with the whole family. So it's me and my wife and two of our children. We kind of show some things we're collecting right now and what we're doing. We also have a whole lot of Q&As usually on the lives. So
Yeah.
if you have any questions, go ahead and let us know. I have my wife here reading the comments. So anytime you have any questions, we could jump right into Q&As. And then we're going to be doing a show and tell
Everyone here.
here
Hold on.
soon.
Let me skip. So, if everyone can see the comments, holy moly!
Oh, awesome. This
That
is
is
awesome.
fantastic. So, some people are saying it's also storming there. I also lost my voice. Joseph gave it to me.
Oh, yeah.
And so this is.
I took hers.
Yeah. God punishes me when I yell, and so I happened to yell earlier this week, and God's just showing me ways to use my voice differently. A lot of people are saying first fruit.
So, thank you for the first fruit comments. I will say that commenting on this live will not enter you into the giveaway. We're not going to use this live, but I appreciate you celebrating this first fruit with me.
Yeah.
Let me just start off with saying that the amount of first fruits that are in the comments and the videos are absolutely amazing. Obviously, that was a way for me to push engagement with my channel. And I just hope that all the new subscribers are really appreciating the channel and liking the type of content that I put out. So anyone who is a new subscriber, just please consider staying on with us. I absolutely love engaging with all of you. So let's just keep it going.
Yeah. I will say that the influx of comments has been quite overwhelming.
Yeah,
But
it's been difficult for me to stay on top of all the comments because a lot of them were even, people were having questions and commenting on the content. If you look back at this week, each comment has at least 130 comments. So each video has at least 130 comments, and it's just me, guys. Like I'm the only one going through like my family's here, but they're not going to be able to answer some of the questions to the level that I would require on the channel.
True.
So just realize my wife does jump on and answer to appreciation.
Yeah.
So I need a moderator. That would be yes, training with lions. I do need a moderator.
Yeah.
The only thing though is I feel like I would have that moderator run all the answers by me, and it would just be, wow, Mr. Happy Stacking, thank you so much. Thank you. I think that's called a super comment or a super, I'm not sure, but thank you. Thank you so much.
Mr. Happy Stacker 69. Oh, comment, keep it up, young man. That's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
And so Michael, Angelo, oh gosh, Bergron. There's just a lot of letters, so it's hard to read sometimes.
Michelangelo.
Yeah. How many subscribers have you gained since your contest began, your giveaway?
Oh, I'm not. I should have looked at that on my. Hey, let me see if I can. All right, I just tried to go to my studio app.
Don't do that again.
Is it still live?
It's still live.
Okay.
As far as
I just tried to go to my studio app to check, but I'm not seeing. I'm not able to see that right now. Actually, I can go on the computer.
Lucky Strike says about 400. He was keeping track. I probably because
Most likely.
because recently you had about 3,100, and then now it's Mayo Monkey says about 3.62. So yeah, I'd say
Okay. Yeah.
about 400.
About 400. That's pretty awesome. In 1 week, I'm not sure how my channel was growing before that. But let's see. I'm looking at the analytics right now.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna keep scrolling up. Everyone's just saying, "Hey, Lucky Strike says, hey, Joseph Reserve and all. I just made it in time." And
oh, see, okay, here in my analytics, it's saying in the past 28 days, so in the past 4 weeks,
yeah.
I gained about 770 subscribers,
Nice.
and 400 of those, so more than half, were from the last week. So yeah, I mean this giveaway did do wonders for my engagement and subscribers. So thank you so much. If anyone is new here, thank you for joining us again. Consider staying on, and I hope you enjoy the content.
That also wasn't the point though of this giveaway.
It wasn't.
It was getting subscribers. You knew that was going to be the thing, but it
Right.
was more about appreciating and
It's-
giving your first fruits back to
Exactly.
your your subscribers.
Yeah.
From the beginning.
It's definitely about allowing, like, giving back to all the subscribers and everyone that's been watching my videos. The reason I got the first fruit, it's giving that back to them.
Yeah, most definitely. Well, this is very overwhelming, all the comments. The mouse, Jim I1E says, that mouse needs to eat some Mexican pesos. It's
Yes.
hungry.
So the thing is, the mouse, I stack aged cheddar. So right, so I got some Mexican pesos here, right? But I feed it aged cheddar, 150 years old or older. So I need some old Mexican pesos.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need some from at least 18, I guess at most, 1876. 150 years old. So that is actually before this design, before these specifications. Pesos that old were actually 87.5% pure and twice as much gold per peso. So those ones are a lot more collectible, and that's kind of the whole point behind why I feed my mouse the older stuff, right? So you see, I have a I cut him open. You see here, I have a British sovereign. I think I could see it better if I zoom. Yeah, 18. What's that? 1858. So I mean, some of this stuff is more numismatic, and that's kind of the twist I have on it. I think what's the oldest one I have in here is this shilling.
Yeah.
King George III shilling from 1820. But yes, silver and gold, at least 150 years old. That rhymed.
All right, I have Training with Lions says he's sitting outside of In-N-Out Burger waiting for the rain to stop so my family can load up. Dinner cost me about a half an ounce of silver.
That's not bad.
That's not too bad.
That's not bad.
Next time, we'll show up to In-N-Out too.
Definitely, yeah. Hey, Training with Lions, let us know next time you're going to In-N-Out.
Anywho,
I'll bring the fam.
Rocks.
Also, make sure you get the hot cocoa. It's free hot cocoa for your kids.
Yeah.
Free hot cocoa for your kids at In-N-Out anytime it rains.
Yep, straight up. Rock Z6931 said, anyone get any of the 1776 to 2026 250-year Gold Eagle or Francs?
Oh, man.
Fractionals.
Man, I so badly want that. However, I see how a lot of the modern, especially the U.S. Mint stuff, when it comes out, it's in that, like, it's called semi-numismatic category. It's such a high premium because it's low mintage just coming out now. People have the opportunity to buy it now, get it graded, and flip it for significantly more. But then as soon as the hype is gone, it trades just like any other bullion. I mean, look at some of the 2025 medals that the U.S. Mint put out. Some of them are doing well, but some just go for the melt value still. Like even there was the 2.5 ounce Superman. I was thinking about that this morning. That
Mm.
Superman 2.5 ounce silver. I have no idea what that sells for now, but
I
I mean
remember letting you know.
when it came out, it was like $250.
Yeah, and like we knew someone that like worked in
And
the film
filming it,
industry,
yeah.
and we were like, hey, if we could somehow get that Superman to sign it,
Oh yeah,
like,
that would have been
dude.
so
So
cool.
we tried,
We tried.
but
But the
you
thing
know,
is, they were selling for about $250, so that's kind of the cap of their numismatic value right there. And
$250.
I mean, Spot almost went over that for 2.5 ounce. I mean, it did go over that for some time,
Yeah.
right? So that Spot value swallowed up the numismatic value for some time, and I guarantee you, as Spot dropped, so did the value of that coin.
Oh,
As
100%.
soon as a coin sells or trades for its spot value, when the spot comes back down, that premium's lost.
All right, we've got another question from
Yeah.
Sigler3299. What is your theme right now? I'm building a Kookaburra set.
My theme right now.
Like, what's your vibe?
What am I stacking?
Yeah.
What am I collecting?
Yeah, all of it.
Oh man. So I did back in January when the GSR hit 49. I did a lot of trading. My surface stack dwindled to almost nothing. I have very little 1 ounce generics that I can use for emergency cases. If y'all haven't seen my video on the stages of stacking in the beginner stage, I suggest that you should have enough silver to cover your emergency funds. You know, all your deductibles, all any like 3 to 6 months that typically financial advisors, which I am not, but typically a financial advisors would advise 3 to 6 months of emergencies. I suggest having that in easily to sell low emotion silver. Right now, I'm pretty low on that, so that's what I'm focusing on. However, even within that, I prefer vintage generics. For me, I can acquire them at the same cost. So I am actually, yeah, I have a
Is
vintage
that
right
what you
here.
got?
Yeah, part of my show and tell is gonna be
Ooh. Well, there's tons of questions, and we are. I'm scrolled way
More.
back. So, nickels and dimes, 1972.
well,
says-
hold on,
oh,
but yeah, that's to answer your question. I'm focusing on
yeah.
generics. I'm stacking up my emergency funds. But yeah,
Okay.
next question.
Okay. Love the channel, Joseph. You taught me so much to start stacking in April. And Ulta Freedom 71 said naturally found a new video this past week and subbed before I heard about this giveaway. Well, if you
Awesome.
can still go back to all the videos and still comment first fruit
Yes.
to get in the giveaway.
There is still time to get in the giveaways.
Yeah.
So real quick, I'll mention how that's done. The past 7 days, so March 1st all the way to March 7th, I've been posting videos every day like I usually do already. But if you comment first fruit in one word, that is how you enter the giveaway. I'm gonna be later picking one of those videos at random and doing a random comment search with the word first fruit, so that way anyone who comments first fruit on any of those 7 videos has a chance. I suggest commenting on all of them.
Yeah.
So the reason it's first fruit is because I just got my first paycheck from YouTube. It was $759, and that is my first fruit that I received from YouTube. I believe it's Proverbs. I know it's Proverbs. I can't remember the chapter or verse at the moment, but it says something along the lines of honoring the Lord by giving your first fruit. I know my Bible's right here. I might be able to find it. I might be able to find it real quick. I think my tab is at Proverbs.
We have another comment while you're looking for that. Northern Lumens, stay true to yourself and keep putting out the honest content, and you'll keep growing. I've unsubscribed from channels that have become all about pushing SD bullion or mining stocks.
Yes.
Yes.
If someone is sponsored by a salesman, I feel like this is Thousandaire Radio's shout on the mountain. If someone is sponsored by a bullion dealer, he says bullion.
Bullion?
If someone's selling you some bullion,
Yeah.
then they're gonna be biased. They're gonna be biased. And I'll be completely honest. I work for a local coin shop.
Damn.
I work for a local coin shop. I don't own the local coin shop. So what I'm doing is telling everyone what I am learning from the local coin shop. I'm not trying to push anyone to shop at my local coin shop. I'm not trying to be sponsored by anyone who is selling. I'm not making any money by making not making any money by from any coin shops or any dealers by making these videos.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to share the knowledge that I have gained from working at that coin shop. A lot of that has to do with spreads, how wholesale markets work, how that influences how I stack, right? So I want to share that information. That's my goal. So a lot of my content will be anchored around the idea of utilizing relationships with local coin shops and how they interact with wholesalers. I might even eventually have a wholesaler on my show in some sort of interview, which I think has a lot of value to it. So overall, what I'm trying to say is, if anyone ever says buy your bullion here specifically at this place, take whatever they say with a grain of salt, because they're likely going to be trying to pushing their product that is for sale at that place that they're
Yeah.
trying to advertise.
Straight up. Curry. Oh gosh. KURIBOHNER 7680 says,
Okay.
I once found.
You can just say like the first name if it's
Babe, I don't know.
okay.
Word, letters. I once found a gold 1898 Russian 5 rublor in a
1898.
Coinstar at the
Whoa.
grocery store. And
No
I used to-
way.
What? He used to work at this grocery store back in 2024.
That's awesome.
That is
okay,
so
give me
rad.
my Canadian maple tube, the yellow one right there. I want to show my best Coinstar find.
Dude, that's so rad.
That is so cool. Finding gold in a Coinstar is absolutely insane.
Okay, show us.
This is my best Coinstar find. It was a Canadian maple, 2017. You can see obviously it was
sitting
probably
some-
in somebody's water bottle with all their other coins.
But I do like the toning.
Oh my gosh, I think it's
the-
beautiful.
Yeah. But when we go to the grocery store, we're
The
always
whole
checking.
family's sweeping under the Coinstar
Dude.
and like pushing the panels back on it to see if anything got stuck in there.
Yes.
Like the Coinstar is a family effort.
Dude, it goes hard, and then like the stares that happen.
People are watching like
People
crazy.
are watching. It's worse when you're at Walmart though. Like the stares from the Walmart employees are way worse than the stares at HEB. Like,
Yeah.
I will tell you that, but that just says a lot.
Yeah,
Um,
husband got staying in the car.
Yeah.
Mommy just passes it. We're like, wait, the Coinstar.
Yeah.
And
Wait,
then-
hold on. Let's put some time marks on this because we can read comments and questions all night.
True, but
So-
this one's good. Big Dog 29 says,
All right.
aged cheddar ... does it pair well with your coffee? LOL.
Oh man, no! Someone had
Coffee.
said aged cheddar and Firstfruit,
Oh.
and I was just like, "Oh, cheese and fruit sounds so good right now."
Yes.
But yes, it actually I got some iced coffee right here. Just drinking second drink basically. We were just watching The Chosen. If anyone hasn't seen The Chosen, I highly recommend it. Super amazing show. But we were watching it. I was sipping some coffee because I need some energy for tonight. And looks like I finished it, but then there's second drink. So that's what I'm sipping on right now. Absolutely awesome, y'all. If you haven't heard about my coffee, I started making some Joseph's Reserves coffee. I know all of you have heard the It's Today Again, and that's what led to the coffee here. I was doing a live just like this, and someone had mentioned that the It's Today Again show has turned into their favorite morning show, which I love that you guys are watching my stuff. Honestly, it blows my mind how many people just watch what I have to say and put weight on it. But beyond that, the idea behind It's Today Again is that today is a gift for you from God, and you should take hold of every opportunity that comes with today. So, in addition, it's from Hebrews 3:13. I think it's on here. Encourage each other daily. Yeah. Encourage one another daily as long as it is called today. So that's been something that's completely changed my life. My church did a whole series on that verse and encouragement. So yeah, that's It's Today Again coffee. I drink it every morning, and it's pretty amazing. I partnered with a local coffee brewer. So this is actually made local to the Houston, Texas area. Or I guess brewed. not brewed, roasted.
Because the beans come from Colombia.
The beans come from Colombia. They're a single source Colombia beans,
Yes.
but they are roasted by a very close friend, and that means that if you're local to the Houston area, we might even be able to do some sort of local drop off outside of my website, so that you're not having to pay the extra shipping, because it is a pound, so sometimes it costs a bit to ship it.
We're asked if we prefer dark or medium.
Oh, okay. So
See?
here's the thing. I recently learned that the lighter the roast means more caffeine.
Yeah.
So I love the taste of coffee, so I would prefer taste-wise the dark. However, I've been drinking medium recently,
Yeah.
and I am more awake. So
I will say
I
that.
appreciate the medium, but I love the taste of the dark.
Yeah. And when we go to church, we drink the dark.
Right.
And then
So that's the thing, is our friend goes to our church, and he actually makes the coffee that our church serves.
yeah.
It's the same coffee. So if anyone goes to my church, they know. Shout out. But it's the same coffee. So we drink this. We've been drinking this coffee for years, but now we get it every morning.
Yeah, now we get it every morning. That is true.
Instead of every Sunday.
Yeah, instead of just on Sundays, now we get it every morning.
Yes. We have North Carolina in the house. What's up, Brad from North Carolina?
What's up?
Oh, North Carolina.
We used to live in North Carolina. It has a special place in our heart.
It really does. All right.
Wait, so hold on. Before we go further,
Yes,
I
yes,
wanted
yes.
to say we should put a timestamp on when we're going to start show and tell.
Okay.
We can get back to questions after show and tell,
It's very overwhelming.
and then another. We'll do a set time for the giveaway.
Give away.
So,
Yeah.
what time is it now?
It is 7:24 Texas
Seven
time.
24. So I want to say we'll do questions for another 15ish minutes. 7:45 we'll start show and tell. 3 of us will have a show and tell.
Yeah.
Of just the things we bought this week. Yes, my kids also buy their own silver, and we'll talk about that.
Yep.
Yeah, so we'll just show what we got this week, and then after that we'll go back into questions. So until 7:45, let's continue this Q&A.
Okay, we've got Florida's in the house. We got TFT, Ant of Egypt. This is one of my favorite YouTube channels. Thanks for sharing your stack journey and blessing us with your, what's that word? Goodness and blessings.
Ancillary?
I don't know. Sometimes their words are. That's true.
Sometimes I don't know English. English is the only language I speak. I speak. English is the only language I speak, and I'm still barely fluent.
That is so true. And even like we homeschool our children and relearning first, second, and third grade
Yeah.
English actually really helps, to be honest.
Dude, I remember I was teaching like spelling rules, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, that makes so much sense. I never learned that."
Yeah.
Like,
You gotta relearn and unlearn and Anyways, we're getting off topic.
yeah, I'm warm, babe. I
know, Daddy is sweating.
Yeah.
That's why we're gonna open the door. We've got Dare Alt Green Man. Do you stack copper?
So the way I stack copper is circulated coins. Also, I know I have some of these, but I only buy lower premium copper or in giveaways or gifts. Right? So all my pure copper,
This one's less heavy.
yeah, so I stack them like this. This is a half-gallon mason jar. This right now is 5 pounds, but it holds 15. I got four full ones over my cabinet over there. So right now I have counted 50 pounds, and that's what I have in American pennies. I also have, could you give me one of those tubes? I also have British pennies. So that's these British pennies. They're about the size of a $50, American $50. I like these ones. So that's my preferred form of copper is the numismatic value stuff, as well as this is a American large cent, 1798 there. The date's barely legible, so I couldn't even lean on that. But 1798, as well as this British 1 penny. This is the first ever British penny. It's called a cartwheel penny. 1797. This is how I like to stack copper, the numismatic copper. The issue I have with this copper is its melt value is so much lower than what it's sold for. The premium is ridiculous on these. What you have to realize is that copper is valued at the pound. It's $6 a pound, not an ounce. So it is $6 a pound, and this is 1/16th of a pound because this is also an avoirdupois pound, the AVDP. It's 28.6 grams. This ends up being a 16th of $6, which, if I can math quickly, about 30 cents. A lot of people are paying $6 or $10 for one of these with a melt value of 30 cents. So these I get, if I could get them for around $1, I might pick it up. Usually I get two for $1 or maybe one for $1, and that's kind of my limit there. I did just get some for free in a different giveaway by Sovereign Species of Sovereign Species here. What up? What up? I got your package today, so I'll be opening it tomorrow. Oh, yesterday. I got it yesterday, so I'll be opening it up tomorrow on a video. Y'all look out for that video tomorrow. I won a giveaway from Sovereign Species, and he included some of these in there for me. So absolutely want to shout out that guy. He's making some good content. Check him out, Sovereign Species. I believe he's just started pretty recently, but he's got some good quality stuff. So definitely go check him out. What else was it? Copper. Oh, could you hand me some $50 and some Eisenhower dollars? This is another thing we got to be thinking about, guys. So if we do the math, these clad coins, even your everyday quarters and dimes, they're fungible. They have the same amount of copper, but this is what I call 22 karat copper. It's 91.67% copper. The rest, 8.3%, is nickel. So it's kind of like a 22 karat gold, but it's copper and nickel instead of gold and copper. There is exactly, maybe not exactly, but close enough to that $1.40, just like in your $1.40 in junk silver. But $1.40 makes 1 ounce of copper. So if this one costs you more than $1.40, you're literally trading more than an ounce of copper for an ounce of copper. And I challenge you to do the math of if you were to trade junk silver for a pure ounce of silver, what would you actually be trading? If you were to sell, junk silver at the moment is being sold for like 70% its value. Even then, you wouldn't be trading that much. You wouldn't be trading $6 face for 1 ounce of silver. There's no way. So, thinking of it in that terms really turns me off from these types of products. However, I do love copper. I think it's pretty amazing how copper, we even have some ancient coppers in there. You want to pull those out, but if not, it's under the binder there in the back. I think copper is so cool. Yeah, copper was money even before silver and gold. We've got some ancient coppers. This is a cool one here. Roman Empire. So copper has a special place in my heart just because of, it was used as money. This is the money that everyday people used. Even people that couldn't afford to hold silver. The daily wage was a big silver coin. It was the denarii in Roman time. So, but back then they weren't paid in 1 denarii for the whole day. Imagine trying to get paid today in only a $500 bill that you couldn't divide, right? So everyone had smaller copper coins. They were paid in lumps of copper, not in silver. I even do have a
Emily Derbs.
What's up, Emily? This is actually a silver coin, but it's from the 1600s. Old silver coin. A Solitis shilling from Sweden. Those are my ancient coins I got there.
Talking about their copper collection, and they've got quite a bit.
Oh yeah, copper is awesome, cool. And that's the thing is copper is so abundant that it doesn't hold its rarity unless you get one that is rare, right? A coin like this will track with inflation, possibly even more.
Halo also asked, "What is your favorite ancient?" Oh Lord.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if you'll have time for this.
I don't know if I have a favorite, but I have a few. My favorite ancient that I own.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Oh, okay, let's go with that. I just put them away, but I'll pull it back out. Honestly, like I like the big ones, but the high relief, like the ones that like you can still see. So like here's a big one, but it's not like I guess I want to say legible. There was just one. I think it was this one. Like this one's really cool because of its size, but look at how clean that is. Really, so like ancient coins, the condition is like absolutely amazing when you could find one like this and it's like in a really good condition. I think that's what matters the most to me in ancient coins.
Can you hand me your coffee cup? Because that's
Yeah.
giving me
Yeah,
anxiety.
here you go. But if I was to say one that I'm looking for right now is an Athenian owl. That's silver, but an Athenian owl would be super cool. If we're talking about gold, oh my gosh, I want a Lydian lion coin. That was the first ever coin to be made. It was actually technically electrum, which is half gold, half silver. And yeah, that coin is a beautiful coin. There's one example with a lion head, and there's another with a bull and a lion, which I think is where they get the word bullion from, bull lion. But in actuality, it's French. It's French for boiling. Bullion. You know how they have the like bullion chicken flavoring stuff?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's actually like from that term boiling. Because like the idea is you boil per se silver or gold when to purify it. But really what they did is they boiled or they steamed off. It wouldn't really be steam. They would raise the melting point above the point of the evaporation of the impure metals.
Just makes me want to make
Right.
some broth. But
So those would boil. Those would like gas off and purify the gold, the silver and gold. But today is done all chemically and differently and
yeah, just make your
way
own.
less energy.
If you need
But
help, I'll help you. All right. Then we also have. Hold on, I just saw a good comment. Oh, Hazelnuts 420 says, "I like the cross decoration in the background. Did you make that?"
no, I actually got this for my birthday this year.
A
Wow, I'm
family friend gave it
Blanking
to
on
us.
last names. Yeah, a family friend
Yeah.
gave it to us from my church. If you're here, you know. Thank you so much. I mean, honestly, this is one of I want to say one of because I don't want to insult my wife, but one of my favorite gifts that I got this year. But absolutely, I love this cross. I read my Bible in front of it every morning, so it's become a very meaningful thing.
Yes.
And now I'm tearing up, so let's go on. Let's move on.
Silver Serpents 505 says, "Do you consider 8 reals to be an ancient coin?"
No, actually I have 8 reals. It's over behind you in that case.
And this
Do
one?
you see the case over there? Yeah, the little wooden box.
Oh, I was like, that's the kid's.
So 8 reals, I would not say ancient. The thing is, there's actual like time periods. There's an ancient time period, Renaissance time period. There's yeah. So it's more than just it's an old coin. An ancient coin is one from the actual historical ancient period of time. I don't know exactly. I think anything BC to like 400 to 800 AD, I want to say. But after that, there was medieval times. Oh man, I'm so bad at like labeling history and
like the periods or the eras or
the eras and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna learn more. And now, oh my gosh, yes. But basically, there are periods of time.
Hey, remember that
and
article you just put out for your newsletter?
Yes, it's on this coin.
Yeah, it's on this coin, and so if
Right. Okay. So let me do a shout out real quick.
Yeah.
On my website, you can sign up for a newsletter.
Yeah,
I
let's
just
do that.
wrote an entire page. Actually, like 3
It's
pages.
4.
4 pages on this coin, the history of this coin, what it did for the United States and their dollar,
Yeah.
how this is a coveted coin by pirates. The 8 reales was cut into 8 pieces, which is why it was nicknamed the Pieces of 8. And that's why actually we had half cents in America, because these were legal tender until 1857. They were still cut into little pizza slices. And when a merchant would accept one of these, a 1 bit or 2 bits, or really when they would accept 1 bit, it's 12.5 cents, an eighth of a dollar. So their change had to, U.S. coinage required half cent to be part of currency.
Training with Lions is just validating your newsletter. He read the entire newsletter and it was awesome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So if you do subscribe to the newsletter, it's like on the website, josephreserve.com. You just scroll down to the bottom and then it says here, you need to hydrate.
Yep.
It's not doesn't say that part, but it says like sign up for emails and then we'll send you said newsletter. It's as a PDF. It's pretty cool. I'm actually pretty impressed by it.
I do also have a video on this coin. I provided more detail in the newsletter. Yeah, so I wrote the words, but my wife did all of the graphics, and she did an amazing job.
Yeah,
so round of applause. Good job, good job. But absolutely stunning coin. Really cool newsletter. Definitely sign up for all of my things so you can get all of the things.
Yes.
Speaking of that, I also have a memberships. I feel the need to kind of apologize to my 2 members. I feel like if I was to do a members only video, the audience would be 2. And while I could see the value in providing everything for you too, I don't want to limit the knowledge to just you 2. So I'm kind of waiting for more members to accumulate so we could do a lot more members only stuff. I have done members only posts where I post, my pocket coin with some information about it, why I'm carrying it that day, if it's significant to me that day, or some behind the scenes where I'll be at work at my local coin shop where I notice a big change in price or kind of behind the scenes stuff of filming. I do post a lot of that for members only. So if that's something you might be interested in, consider becoming a member. You can look at all the perks. I know on there it does say monthly members only videos. I haven't been able to do that the past 2 months. So
a lot of life has been happening.
Right. Also, my car accident happened a little over a month ago, and that's mostly why I didn't put one out 2 months ago. And last month it was very challenging for me to see enough reason to put out a members only channel to get the 2 or 3 views that it would. But
because your eyeball. Remember that part?
Yeah, 2 months ago.
Yeah, 2 months
Yeah,
ago.
yeah, yeah. I couldn't actually see.
Yeah, I couldn't actually see. We've got. Let me see.
Did we pass 7:45 yet?
We were at 7:39, so we have
okay,
some more
cool.
questions. OC Omega Stacking 3 says, I really love really old coins. It looks so cool.
Yes.
And then
Old coins are awesome.
Copper 022 says, there's Katie's. I prefer U.S. coin draped and capped busted halves.
Yes, I have some of those too. I recently, at the last coin show I went to, that was my focus. I really want to get old, early America typeset, and that would be from 1792 when they started making coins until 1837 is what I consider early American coins. The reason 1837 is because that's when they decided that all coins will be 90% silver and gold. So before that, it was 89.24%, and gold had 2 different alloys. It was 22 karat and then a different 89.92%. But those coins are extremely valuable due to their numismatic value. And I'm starting to lean towards that for my numismatic collection. And I totally agree with you. They're way, way more pretty coins than some of the coins that, especially the coins that are today. But even after that, the Seated Liberty through Mercury and Barber, those are nice coins. But man, the bust and Captain and Dre bust, beautiful coins. The flowing hair coins, absolutely stunning.
It's Slippin' Jimmy says that. Oh, thank you to whoever just ordered.
Someone just ordered some coffee. Thank you so much. We'll get right on that.
It's Slippin' Jimmy says, how many viewers here carry a pocket coin? ? And we do have a few people that are talking about, which I do slip in, Jimmy.
Yeah, pocket coins are so much fun. I will say I change my pocket coin regularly. Every day I typically have a different pocket coin. And the reason is because what I think is so cool about coins is how they changed over time. How some coins influenced others. Like this 8 reales was so strong in trade that it actually influenced the standards for the dollar. Right? I think that's so cool. So I wouldn't just carry this or just carry $1. I'd kind of go around to a few. One that I've been carrying a lot, or more recently, are some of the French coins from the Latin Monetary Union. I just love the Latin Monetary
Oh
Union.
my gosh.
Honestly,
If
I just
could
like
have
saying it.
yeah. Y'all, he says that all the time. Hey, did you want to learn about
The Latin Monetary Union, because I'm always learning about it, and I want to make a video on it, but there's just so much.
Dude,
There's so much, and I don't have enough examples to have in my videos. So soon I
Why
will
don't I just be a
be
video of you just saying that over and over.
Latin
again?
Monetary Union.
Yeah,
Just
like,
over.
different influxes.
Yeah.
It was Luke Hilton. He was the one that ordered coffee. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you.
Appreciate that. Also, Joseph doesn't just carry one pocket coin.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes he has a collection.
Sometimes I have a pocket stack.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it's just like your stack is sagging, like in your like
My little pocket
front
on my
pocket.
front pocket on my
Yeah.
chest. It's a little heavy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, sometimes I got a pocket stack, and it's usually to show, like, my last pocket stack was a stack of copper coins. This one was included. Let's see. It was this coin with an 1806 British halfpenny, a 1793 French two sol, and there was one more. But they were all the same exact size of copper,
Yeah.
right? And it was kind of my way of, like, in my mind, showing that the copper coins were all the same across all the countries, and they actually traded for the same amount of silver. There was a set copper to silver ratio, which I'm planning on learning a little bit more on, and making a video on that, a copper to silver ratio. But I think it's just so cool, just how united countries were
Yeah.
when we had this, like, value in our money.
The Latin monetary value.
The Latin Monetary Union,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
one.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
For one, that's cool. But it just kind of shows how easily we can create a world standard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're talking about pocket coins still, all in the comments.
Mm.
Someone hyperfixation said pocket coin is a half-ounce hand-poured alien head. Oh, cool.
That's cool.
GC Collins says my pocket coin is a John Wick Continental.
Okay,
Sorry.
yeah.
Words are hard sometimes. My pocket AGM 2408 said my pocket.
Latin Monetary Union should be the next giveaway keyword.
So many people would mess that up. Though.
Oh my gosh, so many people.
Autocorrect would be so upset.
It's honestly a
us.
little hard to type. I've typed it out so many times.
Yeah. Even Firstfruit was like hard
Firstfruit.
to type.
Yeah, you had to be so intentional about Firstfruit because the chat
that's the point.
it wanted to separate it into two words.
Yeah. I think that was like
that's the point.
And
that's the intent. Yeah.
Being very
And there were,
intentional.
when I could, I was going on and letting people know, oh, hey, edit this to one word so that you can be eligible.
Yes. So we got carried away. Curry Bon Herner 7680. Hey Joseph, I was curious if you stack any silver coins from Bahamas or Barbados.
I do have a Barbados. Nothing from Bahamas, but I do have a Barbados that I just got a couple weeks ago.
Oh.
It's in the cap. Actually, my wife wouldn't even know what to look at.
I really want it. So he's
let me
gonna
see if I
have
can
to
find
get up. Someone else's pocket coin said American Silver Eagle. Oh gosh, my voice is getting raspy.
All right. The reason I got so excited about the Barbados
Halo is awesome.
Is
is keeping us accountable. It is 7:46.
Okay, well, I'll use this to start my my show and tell then. So I got this Barbados a couple weeks ago in one of my regular purchases. My coin shop was selling it as just a regular generic ounce. So the Barbados, I remember when I first started stacking, there was a channel, and oh my gosh, if you guys know this channel, I lost his channel because I had my original channel was just my name, which is not actually Joseph. That's an alias. But this other channel, I was following him. This is a Barbados coin made by Scottsdale Mint.
You're talking about from what?
No, on YouTube. So I made my new channel and I deleted my old channel and now I just have Joseph's Reserves. But I was following him on this other channel, so I haven't been able to find the guy. But he talks about the Barbados a lot and just Scottsdale Mint products. So I loved this coin. Like the trident just looks beautiful. They change like the background design every year. And these are Scottsdale Mint. Obviously, Scottsdale Mint just makes such high quality coins. But something about this one in particular is just such a beautiful coin. This is a 2022. As soon as I saw it in my coin shop, I was like, yeah, I'm taking this home. This is just
Coming home.
and I actually have to allow, like I said, I work at the coin shop, but I have to allow customers at least a week to buy anything. I can't just the day it comes in take it home.
Dibs. Yeah.
But once it's there for a week, my boss is like, yeah, fair game, and I pay regular prices, so it's not like I'm out there, paying spot for everything. But
yeah.
but yeah, so.
That's your
2022.
show.
Well, this is. I was gonna do my show and tell for my actual purchase this week. So I was saying I'm focused on.
This one 'cause I
yeah.
wanted this one.
I got this and one more ounce, but my wife wanted me to buy the other ounce, so she's gonna do the show and tell for that.
Yeah.
So like I said, I'm focusing on generics. This is actually an A mark generic. It's a vintage coin. You see the date from 1984. It's almost like an Engelhard, right? So Engelhard, like these prospectors, and other companies, they were making silver, and it was the only way you could get silver before a lot of the bullion programs, right? So I mean, in Mexico they started with their bullion programs in 82. In America it was 86. Canada 88. So these 70s and 80s coins, I think, are just really, really unique, especially the ones with the dates. But what's cool about them is a lot of them are a lot higher relief than some of the bullion coins today. And for a coin from 84 to be in a condition like this is just stunning.
Pristine.
Oh, yeah. So I did that. I bought the one coin my wife wanted, and then I had enough money to get a 10 gram. This is the second 10 gram that I have. So, I don't know. I like it. I think 10 grams is a pretty cool size.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it was what I was able to get, so I picked it up.
Yes. Okay. This is the one. So, our children, they also buy silver, and I'm sure you guys have seen on our lives that she shows her collection. She actually collects. Wow, my words. Koalas. Yeah. And so we were at the shop, local coin shop, the other day, and there was 2 of these, and I'm like, I want this. I've never seen this one before. I think it's a 2009.
Yeah,
2009. And that's actually when I graduated high school. So I was like, yeah, this little baby's coming home. And so when Joseph was like, hey, I'm buying tomorrow, and I was like, well, you're going to bring that little guy home. So he listened, thankfully. Yeah. And he actually surprised me because I was not expecting it.
You didn't expect it?
I didn't expect it.
The coin you want?
No.
Okay, look.
Because sometimes...
Oh, another order.
We got 2, I think 2 coffees.
Thank you for ordering coffee, y'all. Thank you so much.
Yes.
The thing is, guys, I buy dollar cost average every week, right? So I'm constantly looking at stuff I like, constantly buying the stuff that I want. The second she tells me she ever gives me permission to buy a coin, it's bought.
It's bought.
Right? So,
yes. Yes. So Noin, is that how I gotta say it? You actually like an
Noin. So that's Noin.
2009. It's my voice. It's very raspy. Joseph gave me his voice the other day. And so Emily Derbs, we graduated the same year. What's up? And so what were we talking about? Oh, yeah, when I give permission. I give permission for you to buy.
No, I always have permission to buy the coins, but if she ever wants anything specific, it's hers.
That is true.
Yeah.
Straight up. It is pouring down rain. Okay, y'all, just want to let you know that if we do lose service, we usually lose, like, internet connection at this point.
142 in the chat.
That's awesome.
That's insane.
But this is what I'm going to say, is it is storming. We are having a thunder lightning storm. If we lose connection, we will come immediately back. So come back to us. We will not leave y'all stranded, because that is not cool. Especially, like, giveaway night.
Yeah.
That's not cool at all. We will come back.
I'm gonna move these.
And so, all right. Next, we have our middle is going first.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the oldest going first.
Wait, the oldest is going first?
Yeah.
Oh wait, I thought you were going first.
No.
Okay.
Okay. We've got our 9-year-old is going next, and she is going to show you what she got this week at the coin shop.
Is this? I know you're gonna lay stuff out. Is this a good angle? Can you see what's shown, or do you want space here?
Okay, so the comment went away. We will announce the
Here, take
giveaway. Oh yeah, we'll announce the giveaway on here, and then also we'll probably make a post,
Yes.
like a community post of who it was.
Here, I'm gonna.
Okay, dude, you gotta do.
The thing is, it's got to be quick. You can show as many as you want, but it's got to be.
Yeah,
quick.
it's gotta be quick.
The only reason it's a number of things is because she's showing all her koalas.
Gotcha. All right.
You lay them out here. You talk about them, and I'll lay them out.
So, when we went to Daddy's local coin shop, there was, koalas, and I really wanted one, so I got one,
Yeah.
and this one is the one that I got.
You want to talk about how you got money for you to spend on coins?
My birthday.
We got some birthday money. Yep.
But what surprised me the most is I was just going to work, and they're like, "Oh, we have money for coins. Let's go get some coins." So they were thinking about it for a while, and it happened to be the day there was a pretty large dip, and they had no idea. So
Yeah.
it was pretty awesome. But the thing is, your birthday was in the beginning of February, so how long were you holding on to that money, saving it? You gotta go a little farther back so that it's clear.
Not long, because, somebody from church gave me the money on Saturday. When the
see
birthday
here,
party
I was impressed that you like held it for a few weeks and were like thinking,
Well,
I want some silver.
Yeah. Like she did hold on to most of it,
Most
but
of it
then
did
I
come
think
from
she got a quite a big chunk.
Oh, that's the thing. You got enough to make it an ounce.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it was.
Oh, see, so she saved up over a few weeks and was able to get a whole ounce.
Yeah,
That's
that's
pretty
pretty
awesome.
awesome. Heck yeah.
See, it's
Lucky
blurry.
Strike wants to know how the fingernail's coming along.
Oh yeah. I think
Dude,
last,
show him that fingernail. It's,
You gotta go look at
Go back.
Yep. You can even we'll
and
zoom
we'll
in.
zoom in.
There we go.
It's growing.
Healing. So the last show and tell, she has her fingernail fell off because she smacked it in a car door.
Yeah.
So she had her show and tell was her whole fingernail. We're saying it's a low mintage rare item. So
Yeah.
super high premium, and
Super-
anyone wants a fingernail. But yeah, so it's growing back. What was that? 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago that fell off?
Yeah, it was in a cap. It was in a coin capsule.
Yeah, it was in a capsule.
And that was like 2 weeks ago because last week we had our birthday party and we weren't able to do our live.
That's right. Yeah.
All right.
Well,
That
put
is
put
yours.
coins back. Where's the other? Oh, that's the one you got.
All right.
So how many do you have now?
8.
8 koalas. Good job.
Woo.
You're gonna have to eventually write down a list and see. Oh, this one's got a kangaroo privy.
Yeah.
Y'all, do you know if they
Oh.
make them with and without the privy? I'd have to look into the koala series, but
Oh,
it might be with and without. You gotta go back.
Yeah.
With and without the privy, so we might have to keep track of which ones you got, so we can focus on getting all of them, huh?
Ooh, yee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Solomon Stacker says privy doesn't count to normal mintage.
Doesn't count to normal mintage.
Oh. I don't know. OC Omega Stacking says it's time to stack fingernails. LOL.
I mean, the
It
thing
is-
is, it's so rare to get an entire fingernail.
True. It is. Cole Lozuo said that. Is it too late to enter? It is not too late to
It's
enter.
not too late to enter. So if you have not entered the giveaway, what you need to do is comment first fruit. It's one word, first fruit, into any of the last seven videos.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be picking a video at random, so between March 1st and March 7th. We will soon be picking a video. I'd suggest just comment on every single one.
Yeah. Do that. All right, we've got our middle. She also wants to show you what she got this week and a few other items that she has.
Start with this week.
What did you get this week?
I got you
Hold it
the
up.
baby Britannias.
Baby Britannias. What? How much does that weigh? I saw a first fruit with a comment or a question mark. Yes, that is how you do first fruit altogether, one word.
I don't know.
These are 1/10 of an ounce of silver. Did you get one or both of them this week?
Both of them.
Yeah, both of them this week. Awesome. Very cool. 1/10 ounce Britannia.
You got some other stuff though too. Huh?
She's showing
okay.
other stuff.
And then I got this one.
Ooh, a unicorn. Well, I guess that's a Pegasus, right? With the wings of Pegasus. How much does this weigh?
5.
5 grams. 5-gram Pegasus. Let's see if we can see what it says on the back.
Oh, it's trying to jump out.
Yeah, there we go. 4.9 silver, 5 grams. Very cool.
Super cute.
Yeah, we'll
leave Omega Stacking said very cute.
And then I got this one.
Ooh, a 10 grams.
Mm.
Do you remember what I told you about this?
No.
We haven't learned this yet in your homeschool, but every item, I guess, every element has a very specific, it's called an atom. So this is what silver actually looks like atomically. And these are the electrons. We'll learn all about that very soon. But this is how the electrons are structured in a silver atom. Super cool. 10 grams silver round.
And then I think for my birthday you got me these.
I'm not sure when you got these, but these are some cool world coins. Do you remember what these are?
Dimes.
Well, this is a 10 pence. It's kind of like a dime.
Tomorrow, you gotta talk up louder. Because they can't hear you.
Oh. So this is a 10 pence. Do you remember where it's from?
No.
Do you remember where this queen, what she's queen of?
Queen Elizabeth.
That's Queen Elizabeth. That's good. She's the queen. She was the queen of Great Britain. Or I guess in her lifetime it changed to the UK. But I guess it was Great Britain when she was a queen, when she started. And what about this one? It says right on there where it's from.
That one is from...
You gotta speak up, honey.
It says on there Hong Kong. Do you remember where Hong Kong's from?
No.
China. China. And what else do you have?
I have this one.
Ooh, what is this?
It's Jesus getting born.
And the birth of Jesus. Do you know anything else about it? How much does it weigh? Oh, wait, we got another member right here.
Woo,
Brian Clark.
Brian Clark.
Member number 3. What's up?
Nice.
I don't know how much weight.
This is a 1 ounce Christmas coin. Christmas round. Not sure who it's from. Sometimes these have a year on it and they're like almost a vintage silver within themselves. But this is a super cool one. They love the Christmas rounds.
And
What else you got? A couple more. My daughter here loves the paper currency. So this is from Costa Rica. What is this? 1,000 colones? Colones? I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but 1,000. I'm not sure if this is modern or what this would be worth today, but very cool, colorful one with a deer on it.
And then,
What about this one?
this one I got at the first.
At the coin show?
Yeah,
last year, right?
Yeah, last year.
Okay, what do you know about this one?
It's a Disney dollar.
A Disney dollar. What makes this one so cool?
From Disney.
Well, it is from Disney. Disney actually made their own currency. So there was an exchange rate, and you would actually pay $1 for a certain number of Disney dollars, and then these would be spent at Disney. And yes, they were discontinued. Super cool though. Disney dollars.
Back up.
I just see a question right there. Yes, I am a vet. I was in the Navy for 4 years. Well, awesome. Thank you for showing your collection, Tamari.
Thank you. All right, it is 8:01. Do we have any questions for said collection?
Any questions for the girls about their collection?
Michelangelo said, Disney dollar sounds like money laundering.
I'm sure that was part of it.
Well, there's a lot going on at Disney, but we're going to get censored, so we're just not going to say anything. Anywho. Proxy Xanthem says, wonderful collection. It's Slippin' Jimmy says, which is your favorite koala?
Ooh, which is your favorite one?
Oh.
Did you already put them away? Yeah. Do you know which one is your favorite one?
I think,
Closer to the mic, honey.
it's a little baby one. And
Ooh,
my second favorite one is a mama koala with a baby koala on her back.
Oh, I do like that.
I think that's the 2023.
Yeah.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah,
I think I have that. No, I have a different one, but in platinum I have a little tiny koala. I have like 2 or 3 koalas.
I think that was one of your first koalas, was the one with the baby on the back.
Yeah, it was my first one.
Yeah.
My first one was the mom with the baby on her back.
Yes. Okay, question from TFT, Aunt of Egypt. What is your favorite piece of the collection? I guess you just kind of answered that was...
Yeah. Tamari, what's your favorite piece of your collection? Or what you showed today?
You'd see. Okay, someone... Brian Clark, while you figure that out, baby. I know, but she's figuring it out. Do they look forward to more purchases? Is what Brian Clark said.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
You excited to go get some more?
Yeah.
What about you?
Silver, gold, silver, gold.
Yeah? Yeah, they love buying silver.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is your
Oh,
favorite?
that's your favorite?
She said this is her favorite of what she showed tonight. She absolutely loves the paper currency.
Because it has a see-through head on it.
You like that
Is
about
that
it?
Yeah.
Oh, because it has the
Oh.
see-through head.
Ooh.
And it's pretty.
It is really pretty. I think people would be a lot more willing to hold on to our paper dollars if they were like colorful and pretty like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine they're like that.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah. I would not fold them.
I would not fold them. All right. I don't know if that just went. I have a Sovereign and Species says, I have a question.
Sovereign and Species, what up?
Do they prefer generic or numismatic like Dad?
Ooh.
Both.
Both? Well, do
I
you
don't
know what
even
do you
know
know
what
what
those
he means?
No.
Do you like just the silver because it's silver, or do you like the stuff that's like has some history to it and like a story?
Is that called numismatic?
No, yeah, that's numismatic.
Numismatic.
Numismatic? Okay, what about you? Yeah?
Yeah, like from their collection, it's more about. Like,
Their collection is
paper.
more numismatic.
Especially the waffle coin.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yes. My daughter has a waffle coin.
Yeah.
If you don't know what a waffle coin is, that's where the mint finds an error before it's put out into the public, and they destroy it. And then this specific one eventually got sent to, I think it's NGC or PCGS, and graded as a waffle coin. Super cool.
Do you want me to show it?
If you can get it quickly,
If you
we
can
can
get
show
it
it real
quickly.
quick.
Also, Pros Anthem says, what do your daughters think about the silver market and how it's fluctuating? Do we really talk to them about the fluctuating market of silver?
You say the question again?
What do your daughters think about the silver market and how it's fluctuating?
Girls, do you know, have we talked at all about how the price of silver changes and what it's doing right now?
I mean, I overhear conversations, but you don't talk straight to me.
Okay, well, what have you heard?
That it's going higher every day.
Every day? Well, that's not true. It doesn't go up every day.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it goes down.
And
Yeah, it goes down and up and down.
It's like the ocean is like wavy.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that waffle.
Like
Well,
the waffle coin?
yeah, this is the waffle coin, guys. So this is a quarter, an Illinois quarter. They could have put the year on it because I think it's. If I look closely, I think you can make out the.
Well, we're going to throw it on the ground first.
Someone threw it on the ground.
Well, it was a specific...
It's one of the state's quarters.
It's one of the state quarters in Illinois.
It's a 2000.
So you can kind of figure that out from...
You can figure it out, but the date's right there. I think it's 2003. It's an Illinois quarter, so it's only 1 year. They could have put the year there, But yeah, this is a waffle coin. I'm not sure what the error was or why they destroyed it, but super cool. They like crimped it like this.
It was like little spoons, like little serving spoons for me.
Like that's the
Yeah,
thing,
like
and
that's the yeah.
it looks like it's curved that way.
Yes.
I if I look at it this way, it looks like shovels.
Ooh, little
Oh,
shovels.
yeah, shovels and spoons.
I do like that.
Okay, so
All right. Good
we ready for the
questions.
giveaway? Is there any more good questions?
Well,
I guess they're all good questions.
they're all good questions.
Give away.
A 2000. Oh, Solomon Stecker says a 2003 Lincoln Quarter. I don't know if
Lincoln
that's
Quarter.
I don't know if that's what that was.
Oh, and is Lincoln on the Illinois one?
I don't know.
I'm not too familiar with all the different state quarter designs.
But Lincoln's
it
from.
might be. It might be. Yeah, that's what I know. That's why it might be him on the quarter.
Yeah, that's.
I've
good.
never heard of anyone called Lincoln Quarter though, so
Oh.
that's why I'm shocked.
Oh, put that down.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and do each one of the giveaway.
Giveaway.
I heard it. So this is how I'm gonna pick one of the coins at random.
So I put 1 through 7 on papers.
Yeah,
right?
1 through 7's on here. It's gonna resemble the dates, March 1st through March 7th. I'm just not realizing what I didn't say out loud yet. I
What?
did in the giveaway video, but not on this live.
Oh, okay.
March 7th today
Yeah.
is actually the 1 year anniversary of the channel.
Woo!
I haven't said that out loud today
That's
yet, so
pretty
that's
cool.
pretty cool. That's why we're doing this today. So 1 year and the
Yay!
Firstfruit. Whoop whoop.
Party.
So add my name to the chart. All right, so we're gonna pick one of these 1 through 7.
Hold on. So wait, what this video means is that is the video that we're gonna be.
This
picking.
is the video that I'm gonna be copying the link into the comment picker.
Yeah.
And then we'll search for Firstfruit from that video.
Yes. Everyone's saying happy anniversary and congrats.
Are we ready?
Well, hold on. I feel like we need to say more. So you don't have to be present in the live at this
I think I
moment.
picked up this one. Yeah, you don't have to be present in the live. So this is the rules, real quick.
Yeah.
You had to have
anxious.
commented. You had to have commented Firstfruit.
Yeah.
You have to be a subscriber, which it will pick people who are not subscribers. So we're going to be picking extra people so that when I look to find out if they're a subscriber, if they're not a subscriber, then we just go on to the next people.
Yeah.
The way it's going to work, there are 3 winners. The first, I'm going to put this one aside. I'm doubling down on that one. The first winner.
Give me the bowl.
Yeah, we're going to get this out of the way. The first winner will win 1 gram of gold and 2 ounces of silver, both an Engelhard Prospector.
Back up.
One is an 84 and the other one is an 82. So this is the first winner prize. The second winner is winning 1 gram of gold and 1 Engelhard Prospector, a 1982. And the third winner is winning 1 Engelhard Prospector, 1982. So what's going to happen is, let's say we pick our people. I think we're going to pick like 8.
Yeah.
The first 3 will get that order, 1, 2, and 3. Then let's say the first person is not able to win that prize, either because of subscribership or I don't know what else would, or if they don't email me. You have to email me so I have your shipping address and stuff like that. If they don't win or they don't, for some reason they're disqualified, then the second place will get bumped up to first. The third place will get bumped up to second. And the first runner-up will be bumped up to third. And we're going to continue that process all the way until all 3 get shipped out.
Yeah, but let me make sure that the website that we're using is legit. Right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
What was the website?
This
you
is
were
the
using
one.
earlier?
This is the one.
Yo, hold on. I just had a website and then it just stopped working.
You just look up like YouTube comment picker. I don't know.
That's what it's.
I just clicked the first one.
Okay, I'm clicking the first
We
one.
tested this out a few times today already. Is there you can choose how many,
Oh, here we go.
and then you choose how many it is, and the word. You're gonna want to choose like 8.
It's gonna give me anxiety, y'all.
Why is it giving you anxiety?
Because I just want to make sure
She
we're doing
feels.
it right.
She feels the pressure.
I feel the pressure. And
Yeah.
everyone's waiting.
So let's see. You have to be a subscriber. You have to be 18 years or older. That's a thing that YouTube is like harping on.
Yeah.
If you're not 18 years or older, you have to have permission from a parent to participate. Um, the other thing is if you live outside of the United States, you are going to be responsible for any customs or um, travel into that country, any VAT tax, anything like that. Um, there are fees when transferring precious metals into specific countries, and you will be covering that. So as long as you're willing to cover that, I will be talking to you through email, and we'll be filling out all the forms, doing all that. But I will make sure that that is done, and you'll be providing the funds for that. So as long as you're willing to do so, we'll go ahead and keep it going.
Well, I don't know what to do.
What? What's going on?
It's literally like it's a lot.
All right, let me do it.
Okay. It's like only letting me put in the website and then nothing else. Joseph had it on his phone and he was doing it on his phone when we were like doing samples, and we didn't switch it over to the computer. This is a party foul right now. So someone just asked, cover your own shipping.
We are paying the shipping. So the paycheck was $759 and about $700 worth of product. So it allows me the extra $50 for shipping and whatever else might come up.
But you're more referring to customs and if
Yeah,
it's
customs and anything that's involved in shipping to another country. Did the mic turn off?
Well,
Hello?
The girls were messing. Yeah, I'm connected. I got this.
Hello, can anyone hear me? Test. Test. I need a comment. Can you hear me? Oh, okay, you can still hear. Perfect.
Oh my.
That's the first one that.
Oh my. Oh my.
Everyone's like, I can hear you.
Okay,
Why
perfect.
aren't you picking somebody?
Perfect. Sorry, guys, we're having some technical difficulties. We will be right on with it soon.
Okay.
The one we were able to do was like, you can pick multiple people at once.
Bro, what was?
I'll just do it.
Oh, I'm about to have a panic attack. This is stressful. Oh, we do have the mic and we aren't talking right now because we're all super stressed out. Okay, Dutch Murphy says that they're willing to wait until we figure this out.
Here we go. All right.
Okay.
We got one.
Okay.
We're going to reveal the number.
Please.
Anyone overpay for silver on Whatnot today? Oh my gosh. I used to run coins on Whatnot, and it's ridiculous what some people will pay.
Yeah.
Anyway, I would always do a dollar and go, but anyway, let's we're going to reveal this. Ready? And boom, episode number 1.
Oh, nice. Okay.
March 1st.
And that's the one that says if you're feeling discouraged about stacking, watch this.
It will be March 1st. I guess it doesn't say.
It doesn't say the date.
That's the one right after I announced the
giveaway, yeah.
The giveaway. Yep, that one.
All right.
If you're feeling discouraged about stacking, listen to this. The green text on says why continue stacking or why keep stacking.
So I'll show you what I just did. Here's my dirty computer. We are here. It's going to be this video right here. I'm just going to share, copy the link. We're going to put it here.
You do control.
Oh, control.
Yeah.
All right, and then
I'll do this. We're not doing replies, so it had to be its own comment. We're gonna filter out duplicate users. Comment by
filter
hashtag.
comment.
No, if you put a hashtag in front of it, that's fine. We're not adding any extra entries. Is there more filters? By date? No. Nope. Oh, limited by user. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, no.
we're just gonna not do that. I thought that was the duplicate thing. Oh, it's gotta be premium for multiple.
Oh my gosh,
Jeez.
this is so embarrassing.
Jeez.
Okay, do
What
we
is
use a
going
different
on?
website?
Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to use a different one. I'm sorry, guys. Jeez. But we know what video it is now, so I guess, shoot, if you didn't comment on that one.
Go comment on that one.
Yeah, I have time.
Oh
Yeah,
my
we also
gosh.
gotta find one that has Firstfruit. It wouldn't let me filter. Well, I was able to find it on a phone easily. So, what's going on?
It's because everyone's watching, and that's why. Oh, that one.
Well, it's a good thing.
It's a good thing everyone's hanging out in the chat.
Because they might get some good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, guys. You're gonna have to wait a little bit longer.
I don't want you to go off your phone either.
Yeah, I had it on my phone, which I guess we should have had it on the computer.
Hey, remember that one time we weren't prepared for this giveaway?
Oh, that's right now.
Could you not? Is there any way to go off your phone for
Here we go.
Oh.
Here we go. This is the website.
Can we just do it on the phone?
I guess so.
Okay. Let me go back. Let me switch accounts. Okay. We're gonna go to your profile. Oh, I just sniffed right into y'all's faces. I'm so sorry.
Right into their ear balls.
Right into the ear balls. We're gonna go back and we're gonna go. Why keep stacking? This is it.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, we're gonna share. We're gonna copy link. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna paste it. Number of winners. We're going with 3, and then we're going backup winners.
We'll do
5 backup winners.
Is there? What the heck?
What? And then you say start draw.
Yeah, but I gotta make sure it says Firstfruit.
Oh well, it'll show the comment. That's what it was doing last time.
Okay.
Okay, so that was it. All right. My anxiety. Oh yeah, here it is.
It's calculating.
It's calculating.
It's analyzing.
Drum
It's
roll.
selecting. Woo, that's me. Obviously, I'm not gonna win.
That is amazing. Okay, so we got Lucky Strike.
It does say Firstfruit there.
It says Firstfruit.
Let's write this down.
Okay. And then, so that's first place. Then we got Colleen and Lean. It also says Firstfruit. Backup winners, Northern Lumens. Congratulations. He also said Firstfruit. So those are the first 3. Is Lucky Strike 34. Clean and Lean is second place. And Northern Lumens is third place. Congratulations. And then I will also show you the backup. We got Dryad X4931 as backup. Big Dogs 29 as backup. John Coons and Dan Witten are all backups. So the backups are more, comes down to if you don't email us and all the things. Those are the backup winners. Congratulations.
Congratulations, everyone. Everyone that won. So again, Lucky Strike, Clean and Lean, which
Yep.
actually looks like. Oh, that's okay.
It says Firstfruit.
Clean and Lean, and Northern Lumens.
Yes.
Those are the winners. Go ahead and email me at josephsreserves@gmail.com so I can get your shipping information.
Yes.
Let me know. I guess I'll know by your shipping information if you're in the United States. Let me see. What else do I need to say about that? Also, if you're one of the runner-ups,
yeah, please email us.
Please
and you know
email us anyway.
We're gonna send you something because I feel
we
that
might
was
as well.
so intense.
We might as well. So the way I'm gonna do it is once I have confirmation from the first person, if there's any delay, I'm gonna hold off on sending the second and third. That way, if they end up rotating upward, we do that appropriately.
Yeah.
So overall, I'm gonna send the first winner. There's first, and then continue on unless I can send them all at the same time. The runner-ups will be getting at least something. So congratulations to y'all too.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for participating in the giveaway. It was honestly a really cool experience.
Oh yeah, what's your email?
My email is josephsreserves@gmail.com. So it's literally just my name, josephsreserves. That's at gmail.com. I'm going to make a post just quadruple verifying the winners as well as including my email. So look on my community page for that post.
Yeah.
Well,
was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
Well, we can go back into Q&A if anyone wants to go back into the Q&A. I don't think there's anything else specifically about the giveaway other than y'all. Thank you so much. Honestly, I said it's been a year on my channel. When I started, it wasn't videos every day. It was probably once or twice a week. I was doing a lot of like coin roll hunting and just like talking about stuff that I was stacking. A lot of like I bought this. Which, nothing against those channels, but my goal was to provide knowledge and information. So, eventually we moved. I bought some property, and we were moving. This is my email. And once I got my film studio back and set up together, I decided I was going to start making videos on a daily basis, and that actually started in the beginning. It was December 1st.
Yeah.
So I've been putting out a video every day that I can. Outside of the accident that I had, I took a week off. Every day since December 1st, which is really only 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And I went from 500 subscribers to now 3,600. So it's been just such an amazing experience and just really cool. So thank you guys so much. I just love being able to share my knowledge and share what I'm learning about. Because really my process is I come into my film studio, I do some research on some stuff that I'm wanting to learn, or some stuff that I've kind of been putting together the past couple weeks or so. And I basically write like an essay on that and then just film with me playing with the coins that are around that topic and just voice over what I wrote. So,
someone just said, "Do you mind if I send your daughter?"
I saw that.
Of Zimbabwe.
Yeah,
sure.
I have a PO box.
I'll write that down.
It's in my videos. All my videos, I put my PO box. If y'all want to send me anything or just a handwritten letter, I would absolutely love it. I've had a few handwritten letters before. It doesn't have to be handwritten. It could be typed or whatever. But if you want to just send me a letter, I enjoy reading what y'all have to say, and I'll respond the best way that I can. So any way that you can think to engage with me, I love it. Absolutely.
I'm going to write down the address. So.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Our P.O. box.
Yeah.
I feel like I was in the middle of a thought and just got cut off. But anyway.
You were just saying how grateful you are of blessings. And
yes.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
That you write an essay.
Yeah, I basically just write an essay on whatever idea I want to talk about every morning. And then, the playing with the coins, it's the 10 to 15 minutes that are the actual video. And the excuse me, the voiceover, usually like I'll do 1 or 2 takes and it takes me like another 30 minutes. So the video itself doesn't take long, but of course the acquiring of all the information and writing it down and making sure it's worded the way I want it to be worded takes a while. So it's a whole process, and I just really enjoy being able to do it. I wish there was a little bit of an easier process to get to all the comments, but I'll be working on that soon.
Yes.
You did not need to be here live to win.
Well, Big Papa Foot just says, "Is it too late to enter? I just got here."
Oh man, it is too late to enter. We just ran the
And so
winners.
someone keeps coming. You're missing one of the backup winners since you excluded your own comment.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. So
Should we just run another?
Should we just run another one for a backup?
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay. Let me exit the live.
That's a good point. Thank you for pointing that out.
Okay. So this is the backup.
Well, it's gonna pick one and a backup. So just
Yeah.
so we'll show that. It's gonna pick one and a backup. The last backup it'll say winner. We'll be very clear they did not win. This is the fifth backup.
Yeah.
The fifth backup that we're showing now. This is not the winner of the giveaway.
Because what had happened is when we did this, Joseph's first look at.
Yeah, I was the first
comment
winner. Obviously, I'm not going to give it to myself.
Yeah, so it was Lucky Strike was one, Clean and Lean was second, and then Northern Looms was third, and then we picked up backup winners, which is here, but then there's only 4 backup winners. So
we're going to pick up another backup winner.
Yeah.
The thing is, why don't we do more just in case there's, the winners are picked again, or it doesn't say Firstfruit the way we need it to. So just do 5.
Oh, we're just doing 5.
Just do 5, but we'll just show the next. We'll just show the next name.
Okay.
That comes up. This is the
backup
number 5.
Yes.
I can't see. There's comments in the way.
Okay. Backup.
Initiating, scanning, analyzing, calculating.
This is number 5 backup.
It says Firstfruit right there.
Yep. All right.
So, Sarav, number 5 backup.
Yes.
And you want to make Ike? He can just be the 6th backup.
He can be the 6th backup.
All right. 2 more backups, y'all. I didn't want to show your name and then not pay tribute to you. Is a paper here. I'm gonna make sure we write those down.
Yes, I screenshotted it too.
You write that down. All right. So we have our 3 winners. We have 6 backups. So all 6 of you, I guess all 9 of you, please email me with your mailing address. Even the backups, I would love to send you something. So absolutely email us, josephsreserves@gmail.com. That's going to be all for the giveaway portion. I'd love to go back to any Q&As. That can be about the giveaway if you want to talk more about it. But
yeah.
Again, just thank you all so much for even just being here tonight. You didn't have to be present to win. So just you showing up is pretty awesome.
Yes, pretty awesome. Everyone's saying congrats to the winners and the backup winners.
Yes.
Silver DMW 007 says, I have a Highway 242 address. Is it in Texas?
It is in Texas. We're in Conroe, Texas.
Yes.
Well, we're not in Conroe, Texas. That PO box is in Conroe, Texas.
Yes, we do not live near there. All right, and then Headley Man BC 1077 said, "What is your next big marker for your next giveaway?"
Ooh, so this is the thing. I believe in tithing. So really, what I want to do is give away 10% of every single paycheck that I get. So that would be a monthly giveaway. I don't know if, for example, my next paycheck it's already locked in because it's by the month. In February, I earned somewhere around $450. I don't want to give away like a half ounce of silver, right? So I might accumulate that to do certain number of followers. Like, I'll add those 10% all the way until I get to
5,000.
Yeah, maybe 5,000 subscribers. I want it to be meaningful, right? So I might even accumulate that 10% until it gets to like $1,000. And I'll just do the next giveaway at, hey guys, I made $10,000 with YouTube. So here's a giveaway. I think that would be pretty cool. So you just drop that. Drop that. I don't know if I want to do it per se by a subscriber count because I don't know. I don't want to say, oh, I'm going to do 10,000 subscribers and then maybe I'm not lucky enough to get that many or whatever it might be. I don't want to. I want this to be something that we'll be giving back to y'all regularly. I don't want it to do with just growing numbers or just growing community. I want it to be based on the people that are here that are regularly watching and everything like that. So, now I'm really liking the idea of accumulating the 10% into something meaningful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not exactly sure. It probably won't be a 3-part, or it might.
Stop.
I'll just be accumulating that 10% until it gets to something I think is worth doing a giveaway for.
Yeah. Someone wanted to know for sending our oldest something. I would just put it as Joseph reserved for the mailing part, and then on the inside just put from one of your daughters.
Yeah, so you can put it with, you just leave a note with it. Say, hey, this coin is for oldest. This coin is for the middle.
Yeah.
That would be great.
We also have a question from Solon Stacker. Any progress on the 10th ounce gold typeset?
Ooh, the 10th ounce gold typeset. I actually do have some progress. So let's I could show that real quick. I have all my gold in this in these tubes, the little tubies. So if y'all didn't know, Guardhouse makes these tubes. Not these ones. They make these tubes, which are like great tubes, high quality tubes, awesome plastic, really good to store your stuff in. But what's awesome about them is this one is made for a buffalo, and the airtight capsules fit in there pretty awesome. It holds 12 of them, and this one is for a $50, and the airtight capsules also fit pretty awesome in these. This one holds 9 of them. So let's see if I have, these are not my 10th ounces. But I think overall, the 1/10 ounce challenge could include 30 different designs. I think that's level 3. That's what I was thinking about. Did I put them all? Here's some of them in here. And then the rest are in here. But 30 would be one of these that holds 12 and 2 of these that hold 9 to be 30. And then you could even slowly upgrade these to all quarter ounces, all half ounces, and then all 1 ounce coins. I think that would be pretty awesome. So here is my 1/10 ounce gold collection. So I do have some Australian ones that I think I'm going to count as the same type. It's a kangaroo and a nugget, but they both have kangaroos on them. It's that the nugget was the coin before the kangaroo series. So it's technically a different series. They still make the nuggets separate from the kangaroos. However, they're the same portrait. So I think I want to consider those the same type. In addition, I have this square coin, kind of a different type, but the same portrait. So just to make things harder on myself, that's going to be the same type. I have a Chinese panda. That's going to be obviously a different type. A Canadian maple, along with this Canadian maple. 2 different types because they're different portraits. This younger head one is a 1997 with a privy on it. So that's an additional marker, but not a different type. If I had the 1997 without the privy, I would not consider it a different type. So far, that is 4. Let's see, American Eagles. I have a Type 1 and a Type 2 here.
We also, Halo is awesome, just became a new member.
Whoa, new member. Awesome. Thank you so much for becoming a new member. That's amazing.
Cam Rosso 94 says, "What is your next 5 coin plastic holder? What's next for this guy?"
Oh, I'm not sure.
I wasn't sure if you were finished.
Oh, I'm not finished, but my next holder or the next coin to go in here?
The next coin to go in there.
I haven't found one that fits great in here.
Mm.
So I'm not sure. I've been looking for a quarter-sized gold
You been
coin
looking?
and a $half size gold coin. Unfortunately, the bullion ones are too thick, so they won't fit in here. It won't close right. Otherwise, a 1 ounce coin would fit pretty well there. And in addition, this is the quarter. This is 24 millimeters. A lot of the quarter ounces and the sovereigns and a lot of ones can fit they fit a little small in here. The ducat, no, unfortunately, so a 1 ducat is a little bigger than the penny slot, but not quite the quarter. And a 4 ducat is actually the size of an American Silver Eagle. This is an American Silver Eagle capsule. It's way bigger than that $half size. So the ducats won't fit.
Okay, I wrote down all the winners and backup winners and information for them to contact us. So if you can put this in the back so we can see it,
I'm gonna put it here.
Let's knock some things over.
I'll put it here, and when I'm done with my gold typeset, we will. Maybe I can zoom out.
Some Sovereign and Speechless said,
No.
What is as your wife's, favorite form of silver and gold?
Okay, while you answer that, I'm gonna place my gold typeset out so that people can see it, but I'm gonna stop talking about it.
Okay. I would say in the beginning, I just didn't understand it. I didn't, like, my husband was like, hey, we're going to start doing this. And I'm like, okay. And so at first, I didn't fully grasp the concept. Of course, he totally nerded out and told me all the things, and it just went over my head. That's really why he started this YouTube channel, because he would make videos and I would watch it to support him, and then I would come and have questions with him. But anyways, I get distracted and go off topic because that's how I swirl. But I would say my favorite is really just all of it. I have a few, like I have my koala that my husband just purchased. Sovereign Species.
Well, Sovereign Species, a new member. Awesome, dude. Thank you.
I love this little guy. And then I also have, where's my gold? My gold piece.
Oh, that's right here.
I also have a specific one from Princess Diana, and I wanted that one.
Well, that's the queen on that side.
Well, that's the queen. Well, let's not look at the lizard.
So this is a quarter sovereign. This is 2 grams of 22 karat gold. The quarter sovereign. So the one sovereign coin, one sovereign British sovereign is 8 grams. So a quarter that would be 2 grams. This is about the same size as a United States $1 or the dos pesos from Mexico.
Yes. So this is another gold coin that I really wanted, just because, well, I just know some things. So anyways.
She likes Princess Diana.
I like yes.
She likes Princess Diana.
I like going down the rabbit holes of things and conspiracies and real life facts because we are going to get censored if I continue to talk about it. So,
well, what I will tell you about this coin is it's really cool. This is the COA that came with it. I don't like that it's bigger than the box.
Yeah, that was annoying.
But anyway, this is the COA that came with it. It's from 2021. It's the 60th birthday of Princess Diana. And it's a limited mintage of the year she was born. Where is it? 1961.
Yeah.
So very, very cool coin. There's a zoomed up image of the design. Really, really cool.
Yeah.
Exciting coin.
Go down some rabbit holes if you want. And.
But are you done with that?
Oh, am I done with that thought?
Yeah.
Sure. I just have. It's really not that it's Joseph's thing, but it's our thing because this is all of our reserves, but it's kind of he gets to pick and choose, and he whatever he wants when it comes to what we buy. But there are a few things when we do go to the coin shop, and I'm like, hey, I do want this or that. Mm-hmm. But I'm very specific with what I want.
But I want to say for the most part, it's just if it's there and you like it, we get it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
She
gets priority, honestly.
Yeah, like these pamps, beautiful.
Oh yeah, beautiful Lady Fortuna.
I did. Oh, I do like the little chubbies, like these little guys.
Yeah,
I do like the
these
little
are hers
chubs.
too.
Yeah, those are mine.
The chunky poured bars. She loved them when I first started, and I was
Yeah.
like, nah, I like the pressed 10-ounce bars and stuff like that. I had a few,
Yeah.
but the longer I've been stacking, the more I like these chunky ones.
Yeah.
Especially like ones like this.
Meh.
Like I'm saying for me,
okay.
I like the poured chunky ones, like this
Yeah.
100 gram. At first I didn't like 100 grams at all, but I mean it's becoming more of a standard like size. Okay, but this is another thing I don't
But
like.
that one's like rubbed. You rubbed it.
This is laser engraved, not stamped. So the laser engraving, if it gets scratched up, you can't see it at all. But this is part of my dragon collection, and I love what it's supposed to look like, just not what it actually does.
Yeah. Michelangelo, I totally feel you on that. That's why I need to stop myself.
What do you say?
He says, I've got things to say about what we were just talking about that would get us both in trouble.
Okay,
You're
so
right.
the reason I was asking if you were done is because let me just make a final comment about my 10th ounce collection. So here I have 11 submissions, but there's one more, my gold mercury dime. It's just not right here on the table. I'm not going to step aside to grab it, but that is in its own category because it's a 24 karat 1/10 ounce United States product.
Mm-hmm.
That's different from these. So there's only 3 different 10th ounce 24 karat products. So that's kind of its own type. Anyway, so I have 12. The idea was for the first round to get 10 from no more than 5 different countries. On here, I think I have 8 different countries. So I'm still actually working on my my first level of this 1/10 ounce collection. But I only need one more coin to get into that less than five countries. So I either need another Australian coin or another. I could do another panda if there are different types. What I really want is the Type 1 of the Mexican Libertad. They only made 1/10 ounce of the original type, the original design, between 1991 and 1993. So that's a really high premium rare coin. So that's what I really want, but I don't know if I'm gonna end up getting that one.
TruthX 24/7 says, "Where is the best place to purchase those holders and containers? Bought some on Amazon and they suck."
The best place to get these is a website called On Fire Guys. Not sure why that's the name, but that's just what they have been for so long.
Yeah.
On Fire Guys. They have every size capsule you can think of, from like 10 millimeters to 50 millimeters. So onfireguys.com. Obviously, I'm not affiliated. I'm not directly whatever. But just go to their website, look around. You'll find anything you could possibly need. These tubes are from Guardhouse. I believe they're also sold on. There's the
little.
You can see vaguely. Guardhouse. These are the tubes.
You can also get them at.
You can get them on Amazon.
But
you want the brand.
Yeah.
Airtight is the brand. Get them on Fire Guys, and then Guardhouse is the brand. You could probably get them on Fire Guy or Amazon or whatever.
Or when you go to your local coin shop and you're buying something, then sometimes you're able to get.
Sometimes you can get them in capsules. The thing is, at least in the state of Texas, any precious metals don't have sales tax. And when a local coin shop sells something like this, they have to add sales tax. And when you add sales tax on any product, you have to add sales tax on every product. So because of that, a lot of coin shops in states that don't require sales tax on precious metals maintain that by not selling things like this. So typically shops like that will buy and sell them in the capsules, and they just don't remove them from whatever they come in.
Yeah.
So if it comes in naked, they'll put it in a flip, sell it that way. If it comes in a capsule, they'll just leave it in the capsule.
Mm-hmm.
And you might be able to buy it in a capsule with a free capsule that way.
Yeah. RockZ6931 says the Airtight website sells them the cheapest.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
I've never been to the Airtight website, so that is good to know.
Michelangelo says it would be awesome to have a 22 karat gold mesh coin holder.
Gold mesh?
Coin holder.
Oh,
yeah.
I've seen those coin purses that are like, I've seen them in sterling silver, but yeah, 22 karat gold would be pretty amazing.
That'd be pretty cool. The giveaway has already been commenced, and we have our winners and our backup winners. Joseph, you got it on your notepad.
Yeah, I'm trying to put these
He's got to
away.
put them away real quick.
Throwing gold.
Nickels and Dime says, I got a 1 gram maple graham. That thing is microscopic. I love it. I still love it though.
Oh yeah, like this is a 1 gram bar, and they make these super thin to make them bigger.
Don't we have these little
But
guys?
this is also 1 gram silver. But the thing about the Royal Canadian Mint is they make all their coins really thick, so the diameter is really small. A 1 gram maple, they call them a maple gram. Those maple grams are teeny tiny and super cute.
Maple Boy, and I was like, dude,
Maple
don't even get me
Boy,
started.
oh man.
Who was the Washington guy from last
Wojciechowski.
Oh, he went and had Maple Boy.
We used to live in Washington, and there was a donut shop right next to us. They made what are called Maple Boys. It's like a maple bar, but they give it another arm and a leg.
It's like a gingerbread
man.
man.
Like a gingerbread man made of a maple donuts.
But it's like as big as your hand.
Man. Like honestly, if you ever eat a maple bar, like 1 maple bar is not quite enough, but 2's too much.
Yeah.
And a maple boy was like 1.5 maple bars, and it had chocolate smiley faces on it.
It had chocolate smiley faces.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my. Okay.
We might go back to Washington just for a maple boy.
I thought about it so many times.
We've talked about it so many times.
It's too far.
But a maple boy.
But a maple boy is still too far. Sovereign Species says mesh scratches capsules and dull coins quite a bit is the only problem with those.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
It would be like a coin purse. A coinage.
Coin purse.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to put anything that you wanted to look pretty in the.
The Insane 4469 says, do you prefer small purchases of gold or larger purchases of silver? I have maybe 2 grams of gold.
I think what you're asking is small gold or large silver, meaning weight. I personally dollar cost average. I buy silver every week, and then I sell the silver to buy gold. I personally like the 1/10 ounce size and the 1/4 ounce size. I would just suggest buying what you can. Buy what you like to stack. If you like 1 gram golds, buy them. Absolutely. I wanted to have a couple just so I can have some exposure to that side of the premium stuff. The premiums on 1 grams make it very hard. Usually they're in a dollar amount over the spot price. I know every time I go to my coin shop, they're about $25 over spot. And then when they buy them at the same rate as a 1 ounce. So the spread gets pretty crazy on 1 grams. And for me, that makes it a disqualifying product. But since I buy silver and use that silver to buy gold when the GSR comes down and makes it viable, that means that I end up with a lot more weight in silver. And then when I do buy gold, I buy the bigger gold just with a larger amount of silver. That's my tactic. If I was limited to only trading dollars for metal, I would definitely be buying 1 gram golds. 100%. Yeah. If I wasn't going to ever trade, I would be buying the 1 gram golds regularly.
Speaking of gold, Hazelnuts 420 says, have you seen a 10th ounce gold buffalo?
I have not seen one in person, but the second I do, it's mine.
Dibs.
The second, honestly, I have silver in I have a little satchel bag, but in my bag, ready for a trade at any given moment.
True.
If I see one, it is immediately mine. Graded or not, with the COA or not, it's mine.
Sovereign Species says, I like the leather for capsules and at least a coin flip. Packing material wrap capsule for my pieces I want to keep in good condition.
Yes, so storing coins. Anything you want to keep in a good condition, you either need it in a tube or a capsule. Hopefully the tube will be full so they don't cling around each other. But a capsule is the best bet. And with how expensive an ounce of silver is, paying an extra $1 for a capsule, guys, come on. We can do that. For things where the condition doesn't matter, like a generic round, or especially these poured stuff where you can touch it and it wouldn't affect it, at least its value, right? If this was to tarnish up or get a fingerprint or whatever, a local coin shop is going to pay the same. It's a generic round. So things like this, that's why I really, really love, just poured stuff. I can touch it and play with it. It doesn't matter. But something like this, like that's a beautiful looking coin. With this, it has a premium. If this got tarnished, if this got, fingerprints on it, there's no way. Like it's gonna devalue to a generic coin. So you definitely want to be careful which things you put in or which things you don't put in capsules, which things you touch regularly. A lot of my stuff, I buy American Eagles that are tarnished or milk spotted so that I can touch them. And then I also have fully sealed American Eagle tubes that are not tarnished that I don't play with very often. Yeah. So look, American Eagles, you can see the tarnish through it.
And then this one's...
Those are buffaloes. See, these are buffaloes. I play with these, but I haven't had them that long. So American Eagle, you can see these are ones that I bought that are tarnished. I can play with them. You can definitely see the tarnish on this one, this 86. There's some tarnishing, so I know it's going to get worse. So I play with it anyway. 2017, that's a really good looking one, but it's an extra.
It's in our bedroom.
As far as what else do you say? Storing them in bags. I like
leather flips.
I like the leather for the mouse pouch. The older stuff, it's already so worn that touching it with your finger is not gonna do anything crazy,
The Insane says my constitutional silver is what I play with. It's already worn.
Oh yeah, that's what I was just getting to.
Yeah.
The other thing though is it's different when we're talking about that metal mesh, right? It's scratching it up. You don't want to scratch it. You don't want to be so aggressive with it that that's going to damage it even further. So be aware of what's going on with your coins. I'm waiting on my order to come in from my website. I have this what's that?
Little zippy pouch.
It's a zippy pouch, but what's the material called?
Canvas.
A canvas zippy pouch. It's honestly like, I know the measurements. It said 7 inches to 8 inches. So I know this is 8.5. So it's like half the size of this paper, and I'm wanting to store like $35 face value in it because $35 face value is exactly 25 ounces of silver.
Okay, we've got...
there it is, right there.
The cats have the zoomies. This is what it looks like.
I have one coming in, and I'm excited about it. Look how big that thing is.
8.3 by 7.8.
Yes, it's like half the size of a what's it called? A sheet of paper.
Yeah. That's pretty cool though.
Yeah, so I'm probably going to be storing some in there. I'm not sure what that effect that would have on them, but I'm putting Constitutional in it. So I don't expect those to be very great condition coins in the first place. And that's the type of decision you're going to be making, right? What premium did you spend on the coin?
Yeah,
what are you going to get for it?
Just asked, what would a premium on a 10-ounce gold maple be if by chance you might know?
So for 10th ounce gold, really for any gold, America is going to be the highest. Then we got 24 karat products, and then 22 karat products. So for a maple, 1/10, they only made those in the 4/9 purity, the 24 karat. That's right in the middle ground. So for a 1/10, I would honestly like anything around 8% to 10% would be a decent price. Anything in the low end, like 8 or below 8, that's a deal. So, and that's just with today's market. Premiums are a little high because of the volatility right now. So that might change later by your area. Yeah, I know the greater Texas area, greater Houston area, but my wholesaler that my shop deals with interacts with all of Texas. So the premiums that I'm exposed to are affected by all of Texas. So that's kind of what I'm going off of.
Yeah. Kinzo9856 says, I love my 10th ounce of Mexican Gold Libertad.
Oh my gosh,
That's
yes.
so
One
cool.
10th ounce gold Mexican Libertad. I have one, the newer design. Is yours the newer or the older? Because the older is like highly sought out for, at least by me. I would love to have one. But they were only made in between 1991 and 1993. So that's another reason why they're a little more sought out for, because they changed the design. I want to say in like 94, 95. But they didn't start making the 1/10 ounce gold in from Mexico until 91. So if that's the one you have, hey, you might. If you're looking to get rid of it, I might hit you up.
Michelangelo says, I really like the 20 francs.
Yes, the 20 francs. That's the Latin Monetary Union right there.
Oh my god.
He's speaking my language.
Ken's gonna go pull out his Libertad and see what year.
Oh, his Libertad. Okay.
Yeah, so keep us posted.
Wait, hold on. Before you continue, I just want to say this is the. Oh, it's not even saying it.
So
This
Northern
is the
Lumens-
email. The email to email me for anything really, but mostly for the giveaway. Email me this for the giveaway if you're one of the, I guess, 9 that are the winners or backup. This is my PO box. If you want to mail me anything, or if you want to send anything to the kids, that was in the comments. And then these are the 9 winners and backups. Mm-hmm. So if your name's on this list, definitely email me. If you want to just have a chat, email me.
Yes. We had a question. Oh, J.R. Brant1 says, name of the Coin2 website again.
Oh, the CoinTube website.
Oh, that was Guard.
The tubes, that's this one too. Guardhouse.
Guardhouse.
They make all kinds of tubes. These ones are specifically for American Eagles. Guardhouse is where the tubes that I prefer. But then the capsules are airtight. And that's AIR dash TITE.
TITE.
Airtight.
Okay, and then we also have True Salty Stacker says, does it bother anyone else that it feels like the purity of stacking has been bought and paid by these online companies? Not talking about your channel, just looking for your opinion.
Bought and paid for by the bullying dealers.
That's, yeah. And then the Insane says, Truly Salty Stacker, username checks out.
I mean, it does seem that way a little bit. I think that the premiums on the coins are so highly determined by demand. But unfortunately that demand is being led by the COMEX at the moment. They've forced refiners into buying pure bullion instead of the older stuff, and purifying sterling silver and purifying, like, melting down Morgans and 90%, which is great, but that loss in demand there has lost a lot of the premium, to the point that a lot of coin shops aren't buying it anymore. And it's almost to the point that this 90%, the constitutional, especially the sterling silver, has, like, a lot of people that have stacked that and focused on it feel like it failed them. And it's sad to see, because that's such a big part of the numismatic community, is stacking this constitutional. So the reason that the premiums lost on those had to do with the delivery on the 1,000 ounce bars in December. So there was a huge demand on that delivery of those 1,000 ounce bars. That what happened is they ordered those 1,000 ounce bars through refiners. They needed the refiners to make those 1,000 ounce bars, and the refiners realized they could just send an offer to the wholesalers that they buy from of a higher premium on the generic stuff or on any pure stuff, and the wholesalers will dump it on them, and they can just melt it and form the bar and it'd be done. and this is all happening while the price was going insane. So the price went way up, and these dealers were offering really well on the pure stuff, and the dealers sent it to wholesalers because the wholesalers were offering really well. Wholesalers sent it to refiners, and then eventually they made all these 1,000 ounce bars. What eventually happened though is the demand wasn't there for the 90%. So as the price went up, the offers kind of stayed in the same spot. A lot of coin shops are paying 70% of the spot price for junk silver, which is close to like $40 per face. So it kind of went up to a point and stopped. As the price went up, the offers dropped in percentage to keep it around that $40 mark. And it's just a really sad situation when it comes to dealing with wholesalers and everything. Is the demand didn't go up with it. So I think what has a lot to do with it, is how big and massive the COMEX is, and their demand for silver. That unfortunately, in 1 month, they're able to move that demand in a way that during a spike in price, they put all their demand on pure bullion. So it's kind of shifted a little bit of how I stack, unfortunately. I was stacking a lot of constitutional, and I haven't really been buying any of it lately. I've been buying a lot more pure stuff, a lot more stuff that I know I'm going to get a return on. And I think that shift in mindset has come into the thought process of a lot of stackers. So it's a challenge. It really is. These local coin shops are basing their prices off of their replacement costs through wholesalers if they need to replace it through a wholesaler, and they're basing what they can buy off of the public based on how they can dump it at their wholesaler, and the wholesaler is basing their prices off of the demand of the refiners, and that demand is based off of what's happening in a much larger area, nationally, and that includes what's happening in the COMEX. And the refiners are looking at the total volume, right? Is the total volume more pure, or is the total volume coming in more unpure stuff? And with the amount of orders of pure stuff, they just had to prioritize that pure silver. I don't quite remember what the initial question was. I think it had to do with premiums or 90%.
Oh yeah, it was salty stack.
Right.
And it was talking about, does it bother you about the channels because they're paid from online companies?
Yeah, so I think that is what's more driving the industry right now is the supply and demand through the COMEX. But as far as other channels, you hear on most big stacking channels, buy your bullion at so and so. Usually it's all the same one. I'm not going to name any names, but I think that a lot of those dealers are utilizing the YouTube and the algorithms and the audiences to sell their products, which I have nothing against. But when they put out misleading information about premiums and what's happening in the news, and they're all pushing silver's going up because obviously they're trying to get people to buy. When they're pushing that, it makes it discouraging. When everyone generally thinks even at $110 silver it's going to go up, it's hard to keep your mind clear when that's all the news coming out. So I'm not saying that it's I don't know. I was going to say I don't know if it's really a bad thing, but I think it is because they're just giving out false information. I think if you go to a channel and it just says, hey, my sponsor is whoever, and there's some sort of person selling bullion, take what they say with a grain of salt. Realize that message is coming from the bullion dealer, not the YouTuber.
Yeah.
I think that's all I'm going to say about that.
That's a good idea. Cam Rosso says, do you do live streams frequently?
So I want to do more frequently. My original idea was to do it every Saturday night, but that quickly became very frequent for my family. So it might be every other Saturday or something like that. I would like to start doing it more frequently.
We did every Saturday for a while, and then last week we had a birthday party for our oldest.
Yeah.
And then
Every Saturday would be nice, but I just haven't spoken to the family about it. So
yeah, it's a conversation for later. We'll
yeah.
let you know.
Yeah. Thanks for bringing up that now so that I can put out that that's what I want without starting a whole conversation at the moment.
Michelangelo says, I ordered 1,000-ounce rhodium bars. It was $12.5 million each.
Whoa.
Well, bro, is that real?
You're on the next level. I don't even know what to say about that.
Okay,
Rhodium. Dang, rhodium.
Ken Z.O. We were talking about his 10th-ounce Libertat earlier.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a 2013 Libertat.
Okay. I have a 2023. Very cool. I love the design. Love Libertas.
Yeah. Armintage says you can still buy bullion silver eagles at local pawn shops for spot. Yeah, just go to your pawn shop.
Right, but okay.
At the same time.
Pawn shops typically don't have Sigmas. They don't have XRFs. They can't quite test them. So if that's not something you're firmly comfortable with, it becomes very difficult. And that's why they're able to sell it for so little, because that's, the customer is taking on that that risk.
Our local pawn shop is fantastic, and we absolutely love him. And
Yeah.
he's got the goods.
Yeah. He's got tons of good stuff. I don't know if he's got a Sigma, but
I think, yeah,
he has a Sigma?
yeah.
Okay.
A full conversation.
That's right. He does. Okay,
yeah,
he does.
Because he was like, yo, if you want to use this.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, my pawn shop that I've gone to a handful of times.
Fantastic.
Awesome guy. His
Love
name's
him.
Mark.
Yep.
Mark, shout out to Mark.
Love me some Mark.
Super awesome guy. I need to see you again.
Yeah. Anyways.
Anyway.
We're just reminiscing on Mark. Let's see what else. So Armintage says some greedy shops sell at $10 over spot. Okay, you want me to keep going?
Well, the thing is that the shops are selling it based off of the replacement of their inventory. Right? So if the wholesaler is selling it to them at 7 over, they gotta sell it for something at least it's gonna beat the volatility within a day. Right? I mean, if they order the $7 over Eagles and then it ends up silver price moves $3, they gotta at least be able to sell it at 10 to break even.
Okay, Michelangelo was just said he was kidding. The rhodium bars.
Okay. Michelangelo, you scared me there for a second. With how volatile rhodium is, that is just insane.
The insane 4469 says my antique store owner has a Sigma but hates to pull it out. That's what she said.
A lot of us feel that way about a lot of things.
Yeah. Camo Rosso says you ever buy/sale peer to peer?
Yes, I've done that a few times. It's difficult because when I'm selling, I'm typically trading. So I'm selling silver to go into gold. And if I'm doing that, it's typically very obvious that that's the good trade. So I'd have to find someone that's looking for silver and willing to part with their gold. So trades become very difficult peer-to-peer. For example, when the GSR was 49, there's no way I'm going to be able to find someone willing to make that trade at spot. Right? If they're willing to get rid of their gold for some silver, they're going to want some profits.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take a loss because it doesn't look like the favorable trade at the moment. And that's the same thing you'll see when you go to a coin shop and try to do it. Typically, if they're selling a 1/10 ounce gold for a 10% premium, if you just take that 10% premium and add it to the gold to silver ratio, that's about how much silver it's going to be. So the premium's close to the same. I mean, I don't see an issue with doing it through a coin shop. Peer-to-peer, sometimes they ask for more. They assume that the coin shop's going to be worse, and they ask for more. And that's what I've experienced. I haven't been able to pull one off at spot, just because it always seemed like an unfavorable trade. So I have to juice it up to make it better for them. But if I sell it, right, selling it at spot, regardless of what it is, we both work out great. But I never really sell it I haven't done cash to a peer-to-peer.
I was thinking when we did that Walmart Facebook Market deal. Was that when we were at Walgreens?
Oh, I bought from someone.
Yeah, you bought something.
Yeah, I bought from someone. That was all world silver coins, and I paid spot for that. That was pretty cool.
That was cash to.
That was cash to silver, but that was me buying.
Yeah.
I think what a lot of more people are interested in is selling peer to peer.
Yeah.
And how to go about that because they don't want to take the losses of selling to a coin shop. At least that's what I'm assuming your question's about. Selling to a peer, if you can test it for them and make sure that they understand it's real, that's top tier. And they might even be able to be willing to pay you a little extra because they know it's real. But I feel like selling at spot to someone, they're always questioning, is this real? Is this actually because it seems like it's such a good deal? There's a lot of hesitation.
That comes down to having a relationship with said person.
Right. But most peer-to-peer transactions are happening through like Facebook groups or happening through some way where you meet up with that person and it's a stranger.
Yeah.
They say peer-to-peer, but that person's typically not your peer. If you know someone and they're looking for a certain thing and you have it and you want to sell it, absolutely, that's the best case scenario.
Yeah.
But in the most cases, the people you know that are stacking, for one, they don't share how much they have or what they pay or what they're willing to look for or anything like that. But two, if they do, if you know someone who stacks, what they look for, how much they pay, things like that, and you know their taste and what they're looking for, it becomes very easy. But then also, is still a little bit challenging if you both can't test it. It's still a little challenging if you might have to convince that person it's a good time to buy this. It's a good opportunity for them. I think that might be more often with trades, but overall, I think peer to peer has amazing benefits, but going to a local coin shop, it's almost that they buy almost anything, right? Like they have the money there. Their whole job is buying it. They're going to make money off buying whatever you sell them. So that's where the relationship comes in. Yeah. You know, especially if you know it's a product that they often stock, like American Silver Eagles, you can leverage a relationship to get a little bit closer to spot. So I use local coin shops significantly more than peer-to-peer for those reasons.
All right, we have North Road. You may have already talked about this, but how did you get your wife on board with stacking gold and silver without thinking it's a waste of money or just an expensive hobby?
You might be able to answer that better than me.
Okay, but first start with how you started or thought about the idea of doing this.
Right, so
I'll get into it.
I started stacking. I had this job at a Planet Fitness. I was working there, and there was this vet that would always come up and talk to me. But he was always wearing so many gold chains.
Homie was dripping.
So many, like 10 to 20 gold chains, guys. Like a lot of gold around this homie's neck.
Yeah.
Eventually, one day, I just asked him, like, what are you doing, man? Like, I had no idea how valuable it was, or really, like, what he was really wearing, if it was 10 karat, 14 karat, whatever.
I gotta give you context. This man was 5'2" and fully tatted and was just a super rad dude, juice too. Homie was ripped.
Yeah.
And he had 10 gold, huge chains, gold and silver.
Gold and silver chains. He's wearing all.
He also had bracelets.
Mr. T Bling.
Dude, it was really.
No joke. And this is the type of guy that walked into the gym wearing jeans and a button up and just pumped out a full workout, guys. No, not a drug dealer. So this guy, he actually, he didn't claim any disability through the military until he got way older. He was in his 60s, I want to say.
No, first he served 20 years in the military. Then he went on to being a New York City police officer and in the ranks. And then another 20 years of doing firefighter. Homie was
he had disability coming.
Yeah.
So the thing is, once he eventually applied for it, he got 100% disability. And what happens when you first apply for disability through the military is you are back paid to the day that you left the military. So he got millions of dollars from the military at once.
Yeah.
And this is the story he's telling me of bro, why are you wearing all this gold? And he started educating me on how gold was gold was money throughout history. Gold and silver was money,
Investment chains.
and yes, investment chains.
Dude.
But I mean, the thing is, he opened my eyes about gold. He opened my eyes about ways to store value, because he fell into this huge lump sum of money, and he immediately put it all into gold coins, gold jewelry, gold bars, and lots of silver as well. And he just opened my eyes to what's possible.
Yeah.
So as soon as I got a job, my next job from
Well, you were going
that,
to school and you were working
I was
at
yes,
Planet Fitness.
I was going to school to become an automotive tech, automotive and diesel through the technical school of UTI.
Yeah.
And when I graduated, I left Planet Fitness and got a job as not a mechanic on automobiles, but a mechanic on oil plant stuff,
Yeah, oil and gas.
oil and gas related industry stuff. So I got like a quote unquote real job, and they were paying me almost double what I got at Planet Fitness. So instead of making lifestyle updates, that's when I decided I was going to start investing into silver and gold. And overall, my entire life, at least the past 10 years since I met my wife, a little more backstory is right around that time period, we were homeless. We were homeless until I got to that school at UTI, and then we moved into from a tent. We moved into a camper, like a tow behind camper. Yeah. Eventually, we got into a house that we were renting, and while we were living at that house that we were renting, I was going to school, getting paid through the military to go to school, as well as disability and everything. It all was adding up and becoming something. Right around that time, I also found Christ, which is a whole nother wild story in itself. But once I got this job, I was kind of called to investing into silver and gold. For me, it just looked like a savings account. It looked like a place I could park my wealth and not let it inflate away. But I didn't even realize that that's what was happening at the time. I didn't realize it was a hedge against inflation. I just thought, oh, I could put my money there, and later I could sell it. It'll be the same amount of money. That's cool.
Because we tried savings accounts. Like when you were in the military, we put money aside, and Dave Ramsey and all the things, and
the thing
personal
is,
development, and like it's just so easy to transfer money over when you're at In-N-Out or you're at Chipotle or you're at Target and you're buying whatever. It's so easy, like, oh, I don't have any on my current debit card, but I can transfer it over from my savings.
Yeah,
and
just push some buttons. There's the $100 that I put away from this check right into my debit card, and I just swipe it to get some food.
Yeah.
It was just too easy. The cash is too liquid for us.
Yeah.
And that's why I dollar cost average every paycheck. Right now I get paid weekly, right? Every single week I'm buying, because even now, I've tried, this $200, maybe I'll just hold it till next week. I'll make a $400 purchase. Next week, guys, that $200 is gone. It's just, that's how it is.
Oh, yeah.
That's our habit.
Oh, sorry, I was reading comments and I'm like...
she looked up at me like I said something wrong.
Well, no, because the insane said saving counts don't work because you still have access to it.
Exactly.
100%.
Exactly. The thing is, if I put $100 into my savings account, I can just beep, boop, bop, it's there. I can spend it. If I put $100 into silver, I gotta take that silver coin back to the coin shop and go, oh, I really want this burger. Like, come on, man. Yeah. You gotta sell your silver for a burger? No. So that's what got me into stacking. I eventually got this small stack of wealth, and I continued showing her, like, hey, look, this is what we're getting into. This is what we have. And it eventually got into me like completely nerding out, because another thing about me is I deep dive hard. I mean, y'all can see the show, like you see the channel. That's me of just in the morning I wake up, what do I want to learn? I spend like an hour on it, and then I make a video. So imagine I'm spending multiple hours throughout days learning and researching and getting just obsessed about this stuff, and I come home and try to word vomit on my wife.
Yeah.
She doesn't care.
I care slightly because I'm interested in it, right. But I don't fully...
But she's not over here like, oh yeah, really, the Latin Monetary Union, tell me more about that. Right?
Yeah, I'm really not. I'm like, stop.
So she's like, I'm trying to cook dinner. Can we... Yeah. So what ended up happening is... I got to a point where I was just telling her, like, hey, I made this purchase, so now this is what our stack is worth. And I think it was once it hit a 5-digit number, she was like, wait, really?
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I think the 4-digit number opened her eyes a little bit, but once it was a 5-digit number, it was like all in. She's like,
I
let's
was like,
go.
damn.
Let's go.
Okay.
Um,
But it was gradual though. It wasn't we were taking bits and pieces of our income, and there was times where we're like, oof, we probably shouldn't have spent. There was times where we're like, oh, we could spend $500 this week, and
right. So we had the idea that
God.
we wanted to go into silver, but
Yeah.
it wasn't 20% when we first started. It was like, oh, we have this extra bit, let's put it in silver, and then we overspent and had to sell a lot of it to
Yeah.
make bills. So it wasn't until later that I was called to 20%, and that was right around the time I started my channel, about a year ago today.
Yeah.
So, and that changed everything, guys. Going into 20% in, it made it so that we were budgetable. It made it so that we were able to know how much was going into silver and dollar cost average appropriately.
Yeah, but that was all you though. I'm fully supportive,
Yeah.
and I have been. I mean, in the beginning, I was kind of like, wait, what? And we can't go out to eat. We're going out to eat less, or we're putting money over here, and I can't just transfer it over if I don't want to cook dinner. And then he was just like, just wait, just let's see what happens,
Mm-hmm.
and just give me a few months, and then I'll show you. I'm like, okay. So that's how we've always been, though. We're very open
Yeah.
and communicate about all the things.
One thing that we've predicated on the basis of our relationship
Yeah.
is that we're a partnership, right? And I know a lot of people like, oh, of course, like you're married, you're a partnership. But what a partnership means is that we work together in a way that we realize we don't always see the bigger picture, and the partner might be seeing something you don't see. So we lean on that heavy within our communication of like, hey, I get you're not seeing this.
Yeah.
I get that this is something that is in my vision and it might not be in yours. So if you just trust me for some time,
Yeah.
and when you see it, like we can talk about it. If you don't see it give me like a year, then we'll talk. We might change direction.
Yeah.
But give me some time.
100%. We were
and-
literally just talking about that this morning about
Yeah.
chickens.
we bought 5 acres of land
Yeah.
a few months ago, and we're building out a
Honestly,
chicken farm.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be a lot more than that. And this is again,
This is God.
a lot of us. One of us will have a vision of how we see the growth happening, and another one will be like, I don't see that at all. Like you gotta explain to me what is going on here.
Zoom in.
Yeah, like
Zoom in hard, and then we'll zoom out.
yeah. So that's a conversation we have quite frequently.
Yeah.
Is that we don't have the same vision, and that's a powerful tool, to be honest.
Yeah.
Seeing things differently, it is.
But it's all God providing
Mm-hmm.
and just following His path that He has stewarded for us,
Mhm.
and just like,
Absolutely.
yeah. I mean, make sound effects.
Yeah, I don't think God ever went.
Yeah, sorry. I make sound effects, y'all.
I mean, he's done it all, so.
That
Probably.
is true. No, truly, God's been a huge blessing to our family during this process, and He's provided land and
Go ahead.
provided funds for us, because truly we tried without Him for a really long time,
Mm-hmm.
and we just didn't know Him, and then once we showed up to Him, it
It changed our life.
it catapulted our life. And
Which is why he's just such a big part of my channel.
yeah.
It's a big part of my life in general.
Yes. So I guess that was our long story of how I'm supportive of his quote unquote expensive hobby.
But yeah, you said I should expensive hobby. You said I should start, but I told a lot of it. So from your perspective,
Yeah.
what was that time period like when I started to when it started to open your eyes?
I would say you started in a really odd time, because you went from working at Planet Fitness, making $10 an hour, and we were barely scraping by, to where you almost got like a third job, because you were going to school, and then
I was managing 4 different incomes. It wasn't really like 4 different jobs, but I had disability. I had to go to all kinds of medical appointments.
Yeah.
I had school that actually paid me through the military benefits, the GI Bill. So that was also a time commitment. I had a job already, I remember there was another one. Oh, like financial aid. I had to do all this
Financial aid.
paperwork.
But that was like
Like
every
it was
3
like
months.
done. It was yeah. I filed paperwork and it was done, so it wasn't
Yeah.
really
And
managing it. But
yeah, and it was really just there were so many incomes happening, but we weren't actually
We were
able to make it by.
barely making it by, guys.
Yeah, and so
I see a wave. Are you leaving, Michelangelo?
no, he's saying hi to SGT Stacking.
Oh, okay.
They're
I
saying,
just
hey, what's up?
yeah. On my screen, the comments go away, so I see one every once in a while.
And then like I have the comments and I'm reading them. That's why I'm barely reading.
She's kind of the moderator.
Yeah. And so you are so right. The insane disability process is as stressful as basic training for sure.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
It was a process, but
still is. I mean, I still have to.
Still, yeah. I'm sorry.
There's water right there.
There is water. My throat hurts. And so during that time, it was just there was money coming in and immediately going out, and I was just having a struggle of we're having money come in, but why is it instantly going out? And we don't have anything to.
We didn't have anything to show for all the money that was coming in.
Yeah, and so it was frustrating. Of okay, we're doing the savings, we're transferring it over, and then we transfer it back, and then it's just like, what can we do? And so then when Joseph was like, hey, this is what I think we should do, I'm like, well, okay. And it was it was like $24. I remember spot was $24.
Spot was $24.85, and she was
ounce,
like,
and I'm like, what?
For silver, yeah. And I remember she was just like, why are we spending this money on something that's like $24?
Yeah.
Like, she thought it was so expensive.
Yeah.
And
Joke's on us.
It's funny looking back, but
it is. But I like I said earlier, I just didn't get it in the moment because we were spending so much on other things of going out to eat or groceries or gas and like all the things.
I think also at the time though, you were like, I'm desperate to try anything.
Yeah.
Like it was so much of a clear problem that both of us were just like grasping. Oh, that's a possibility. Let's try that. Yeah. Oh, that's a possibility. Let's try that.
So they're saying time. We have a comment of what time frame this was. I want to say this was about 3 years ago.
It was 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
That was. I remember it was March. Was it 2023?
2023. That's possible.
3 years ago. Yeah, March 2023.
Yeah, because that was when we moved into our
rental.
rental.
You know what? I might even have
a receipt.
A receipt of my first. I can get it. I could get it.
Anyway,
I can get a receipt of my first. I think it was like March.
The Insane says I'd eat roadkill for 30 days for $24 spot.
Yes, if I can get an ounce for $24, I would do almost anything.
So, long story short, because we're talking about.
I would spend like another $50 to get $24 silver.
So, it took, I'm just going to keep repeating myself, but it took me a while to see it. And then once Joseph kind of saw me, or showed me, like, hey, look at what we're saving on this end and not spending. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm talking too much and I didn't make hot tea. And so then just recently of watching these videos back of, Joseph going through our stack and accumulating and saying what we kind of have, not all of it, but most of it, it just really opened my eyes of holy moly, of just staying true and faithful to what God's plan is and to being obedient to his plan and having my husband be the leader of our home, of just doing what God's been telling him and following that. I'm just super, super grateful. And I tell him that all the time, but like seriously, like it does take both of us. It takes all, ma'am, could you not hit me right now? I'm getting poked in the butt by our middle. And so it's just staying faithful, really.
Yeah.
And, and yes, 20%, it might seem like a lot when you see all of this of like, oh wow, 20%. He gets paid weekly, and it's $200. So like you can do the math. Like and yes, we get disability, or he gets disability, but it's not. I'm a stay-at-home mother, and I homeschool our children. Like I don't have an income. This is all him, but it's still the first fruit and the fruitfulness. Hold on. The children are calling. Hold on a second.
Right. So one thing I want to say here is like, yes, I only say 20% of my income, um, but my job that I perform is pretty basic. I've been pretty open. I work at a coin shop, but really I just have a sales job, right? I'm not like there's no commission. It's just an hourly. It's actually salary, but I my paycheck every week is only about $1,000, which is an absolutely like I'm honored to get that much for the
Yeah.
job that I have. I love it. So,
Truly.
so $1,000 a week. It's not. I mean, add it all up, that's 52,000 a year. So I'm not out here making some crazy amount of money saying 20%. This is it. My dollar cost average is $200, right? So that feels like something regular people can do. Maybe not $200 a week because I didn't start at that either.
No,
But
because we were before that. When you're in oil and gas, you were getting paid bi-weekly.
I was getting paid biweekly.
It was like
It was like
$1,600.
1,600, and with that, I think we were trying to do 500 every 2 weeks.
Yeah, that was a little.
It was
too
a
much.
little rough, and that's the thing is we were a little overzealous on it, and it cost us because eventually we got behind on bills, and then we
Yeah.
had to sell a lot of it, and this isn't the original stack, guys. Like this is we
Just a few rounds.
yeah. There was oh man, I remember there was another one. I worked like a bunch of overtime, and I wanted all the overtime to go to it, and we ended up with some kilo bars. I
Oh,
miss
yeah.
those kilo bars, man. Holding
Yeah, I
those
was
kilo
pretty
bars,
upset.
that was awesome. We had to sell those, guys.
Yeah. Oh, because you worked overtime.
Yeah.
You were on an oil rig for a while.
Yeah, I got sent to an oil rig and worked for 90 days on an oil rig, and there was
That was done.
a bunch of overtime. But we put it
Well,
all into precious metals,
we
and
did put
yeah,
we paid our bills like we would set aside what your original paycheck would be,
Mhm.
and then everything else extra was precious metals for sure.
yeah. But yeah, I guess I hope that answers your question
Yeah.
of like our story, our beginnings in stacking, and kind of what we're able to do. But
Let's see.
what other
If there
questions we
was-
got?
Fishy Fun says inspirational story. Glad you guys made it and found God.
Oh, thank you, yes.
Praise be to God, for sure. The Insane said my significant other didn't believe me when I told her our stack was sliding towards 5 digits.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is it's
Bro, what's-
almost hard to believe how quickly it adds up.
yeah.
And that goes to show like how much money people are actually making and just spending just extra stuff,
Bro.
right? Like
Your subscriptions, going
Yes.
out to eat. Bro,
everything adds up
your
so much that
DoorDash.
as you cut everything away, you'd be so surprised how much extra money you have. Like real honestly,
drinking,
truly.
bro.
Yeah, we stopped drinking a few years ago. We don't
We're hitting about 5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we went 5 years sober.
4
4.
four
Sorry.
for me.
It was
Yeah. My wife quit drinking before I did. But the thing is,
But that's
I
like
mean-
it goes to like every bit of your spending, it adds up. I mean, just like Thousandaire, didn't he stopped going to coffee shops?
yeah,
and-
so I don't know his whole story, but I know that he was going to, I think it was Starbucks, but a coffee shop, I think multiple times a day. And all he did was he stopped going to the coffee shop one day. Within one day, he was able to buy like a coffee thermos from the money he saved. And then he would make his coffee at home. And anytime he poured himself a cup of coffee from the Stanley thermos cup he bought,
Yeah.
he just said he's paying Stanley. He was paying Stanley for that coffee the amount he would have paid if he went to wherever the coffee shop he was going to.
Yeah.
So eventually that added up. He was buying mercury dimes. He was buying full ounces. He does a mercury dollar every week. So like it adds up so fast, and I feel like people don't realize how much they're actually spending.
True.
I don't think that's the entirety of Thousandaire Radio's story, but that one right there with the coffee was enough to inspire me to start stacking.
Yeah, he stopped. Loop Scoop said he stopped drinking coffee, alcohol, cigarettes, and shenanigans.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was on one of his last lives, and I think he was saying he's running out of things to give up, and he was joking about only taking his multivitamin every other day. He's an awesome guy. If y'all somehow found me and have not seen Thousandaire Radio, you need to check out his videos.
100%.
You just subscribe. Don't even bother checking out his videos. Just subscribe. He's an amazing guy.
Yeah.
Like, watch all his stuff.
100%.
That's where I got the idea of the first commenter. 1000 Radio has been doing it for a long time. And it's also just a fun game. I like it.
It is a fun game of who's going
Who's going to be first?
Who's going to be first? Usually it's Emmanuel, and when it's somebody else, I'm like,
Emmanuel.
"Woo!"
Oh,
All right. Someone
if
beat
Emmanuel is here, love you, brother.
But when somebody else gets it, I'm so juiced.
It was even to the point that I'm like, I think Emmanuel's regularly on his phone between this time and this time, so I'm going to schedule it outside of that time just so it's not Emmanuel, because it's been Emmanuel the past 3 days. And then, of course, I would schedule it. It's still Emmanuel.
It's so Emmanuel.
What an awesome guy. What an awesome guy.
Yes. He's got the bell notifications.
He's got something.
He's got like a millisecond before everybody else.
He will be the first comment before I even get my notification that it's posted.
That is true.
I don't know how he does
Yeah.
it.
That is true. All right.
It's always ready.
He's just ready. He's refreshing so hard, like constantly. All right, hold on. There's some comments. Let me see. The Insane says, I can hear the trust and belief in your husband and your voice, ma'am. God really has blessed both of you. He truly has. Truly grateful for God and all of his blessings.
We're truly blessed and highly favored.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, amen to that. AKA Data47 said, it's there if you need it. It's okay if the stack changes as long as you're moving forward.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That's the whole point, is that a lot of this is emergency fund stuff. So if there's an emergency, like, for example, I just got in a car accident a month ago. And I was hospitalized. No, it was January 22nd.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're in
I went to the hospital, ended up getting some treatment, and the car's totaled and all this stuff, right? We might not have added the gap insurance, so there's also that to figure out.
Yeah,
which we got to figure that out still. But that's the thing, is like, this is here so that we can go through, there's car insurance deductibles we got to pay, medical deductibles we got to pay. Yeah. There's, ambulance, we got to figure out what's going on with that. And this is all here for that purpose, right? If I didn't have this and something like that happened, we'd be having completely different conversations.
100%.
Right? So this is the peace of mind that comes with stacking. Comes with having a savings account and an emergency account. This is why we do it.
Yeah.
Right? The peace of mind, other than just, the wealth, the idea of passing this on to generations, but the emergency account and the freedom that this gives us in our day-to-day life is just such a huge blessing.
Yeah. And we didn't have that.
We didn't have that for the first 8 years of our marriage.
Yeah. And that's the thing, too, is being in the military and getting pretty much everything paid for. Like, we had a huge income. Mm-hmm. And then we just weren't smart with it because we just really didn't know.
Yeah.
And nobody teaches you finances.
Somehow the public school system doesn't teach you how to balance finances.
Yeah.
And somehow a lot of parents don't know finances themselves to pass that information down. True. So it's
a sink or swim and figure it out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can YouTube things
But there's so much wisdom in the Bible.
Oh my gosh.
And that's why I'm trying to share it as much as I can, y'all.
Yeah.
I have to perform this balancing act of how much God do I want in my video so that I keep the viewerships and keep everything interesting enough, but also in a way that I can share what he's done for my life.
I don't think the viewerships matter if
it doesn't matter really.
It doesn't matter.
Right? I want to share the message and the education.
Yeah.
But I would like to keep it to a point where I'm not shoving it in people's face, because it's not really my style of sharing God's way anyway. So. True. What are you doing?
Yes.
Just squeaking.
The Insane says the military full examples of finances.
Yes.
Don't get me started.
You don't got to stop at the military. Just look at the rest of the government in general.
Look at the government, dude.
Yeah. Why is it back there?
Let's see.
It's just.
All right, Michelangelo's got to go to bed. He works early in the morning. Be blessed. And the kids are also getting restless, and it's also daylight saving, so it's gonna be going forward.
We're missing an hour in the morning?
It's springing forward.
Man, and I wake up early to make my videos, y'all.
Yeah, and we've got church in the morning.
What time is it? Oh, it's only 9.
It's at 9:41, honey.
Yeah.
Almost 10 o'clock.
It's 9.
Starman Speaker says one of my favorite
Well,
things.
good night, Michelangelo. Good
Yeah,
night.
good
I didn't
night,
get to say good night yet.
Sovereign Species says one of my favorite things about your channel is the privy, but also modesty. The wood cross is a perfect example of what I mean. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's
Yeah.
it's subtle, but also if you want it,
Take
take
it.
it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is I try not to like.
And Loop Scoop says, "Be you, stay authentic. Where God leads your heart, do that."
Absolutely.
And I think that's
Absolutely.
true.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is like
And that's
you've been kind of on the fence
recently. So I just went to a men's retreat last week, and coming from that, I started praying in the beginning of my videos.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone's noticed all of the first fruit videos where I prayed going into it. I highlight a verse that I read that day that usually it fits with the topic. Sometimes it doesn't, but I started that habit, and I feel like obviously it's drawing me a lot closer to God because I'm praying more. But I feel like it's really pushing me towards a possible new direction, or in some way just sharing the Lord more. So
I also see when you do that you're praying for the people that are going to show up to your video. You're praying over the people that are showing up, that are in your viewership and your comments.
Well, it's really that I'm praying that the message I'm trying to put out is well received.
I think
So it is praying for them, but it's mostly praying that they receive what I'm saying in the context that I mean it to be. You know, if it's an educational video, I want my words to be clear enough for them.
Yeah.
Because obviously I could just spend the time and learn it myself and enjoy the information myself, but I'm doing all this to share what I'm learning.
Yeah.
So I hope that's coming across.
And then you just keep praying on it, and then wherever the Lord leads you,
exactly,
is where you'll go.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky Strike says, Joseph and wife and fam, thank you again. I will call it a night. I will be in contact very soon.
Is that Lucky
yes,
Strike?
Lucky Strike. You
Good
were
night.
winner
Thank you
number
for coming.
please
Yes.
Email us.
Email us. Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I think it is bedtime for most of us and the rest of the 45 people on the chat.
All right. Well, what I do want to say is thank you all for coming. Thank you for watching. Thank you for participating in the giveaway. A huge shout out to those who bought coffee and paid for memberships.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much. Like, wow, that's awesome. With how many more the memberships are coming up, we'll probably end up making some more member only content, which I'm very excited about.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for that. You're opening up a whole nother level to the channel, which is just inspiring already. I want to make a video now, but I got to get some sleep.
Yeah, I'm like,
so,
please don't stay up.
Just so look out for those extra videos. If you are not a member, please consider being a member. It was Mr. Happy Stacking 69.
Yeah.
Thank you for the tip. Thank you so much. What I will say is, if you're feeling inclined to engage in the channel in some way that's monetary, and you're thinking about tipping, I'd much rather you look at the membership services, because then you get something for your tip. I think Mr. Happy Stacking tipped $2, which thank you. That's $2 you didn't need to give us, but thank you.
Yeah.
But I think the membership is like $5
Is
or
it
$6 or $7. It's a lower number.
I thought it was $2.99. Well, no, YouTube changed it.
So the thing is, guys, I try to make it as cheap as possible, and then YouTube wants their cut, so they bumped it up from my cut. So I'm sorry, but whatever that is, consider giving a little more, and here's the winners. Lucky Strike 34. Oh, my wife wrote over what I was.
Well, because it was a K clean.
Clean and Lean, Northern Loomis are the 3 winners. And the backups, we had 6 backup winners. Dry Addicts.
Yeah.
Big Dogs, John Coons, Dan Witten, Sarah V, and Ike Collector.
Yep.
So these are the 9 winners. Email me at josephsreserves@gmail.com.
Big Dogs almost got fired. He forgot to move the clocks ahead.
Oh, man.
Bro, I'm so glad.
josephsreserves@gmail.com. is the email. Send me your mailing address. Even if you're one of these backups, I will send you something. So send me your mailing address. And this is my P.O. box if you'd like to send me something.
Also, when you send your address, we're not going to come after you. Like, we all have our Second Amendment right. So, whatever address you're comfortable with sending, I know that's kind of odd, but that is the only way that this will get to you.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
right. The thing is, if there's an issue with one of the first winners, they're gonna be knocked out, and everything will move up. So that's how that's gonna work.
Yeah.
And what I mean by issues is you have to email me your address so I can send it to you. You have to be a subscriber. So I'm going to be checking my list twice to make sure you're a subscriber. Other than that, I think like legally you have to be 18 years or older, but I don't know how I could possibly check that.
That's on YouTube.
I think so.
Yeah.
What else? If you happen to be having it sent to a different country outside the United States,
Yeah.
there are custom laws and regulations and fees and VAT taxes and stuff like that. You are going to be responsible for those. So please let me know if you are in a different country, and I guess I'll know from your address. But if you're in a different country, I will ask that you either provide any sort of documentation or fines that are associated with that.
Yeah.
And otherwise, you're going to have to step down from the winner podium. So that is all the disclaimers, I guess, the rules. That is it for the giveaway. Again, winner one, the first place winner won a gram of gold and 2 ounces of silver. Place number 2 won a gram of gold and 1 ounce of silver. And third place won 1 ounce of silver. So congratulations to everyone who won.
Mustard and Biscuits said he just found you and just subbed. I saw the coffee you sent to Fish.
Oh yeah, awesome. Yes, coffee is on my website, josephsreserves.com.
Yep.
And I didn't send it to Fish. He actually bought it from me. Thank you, Fish.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fish. If you know, you know. That's actually his YouTube channel. His YouTube channel is If You Know, You Know. So it's funny that worked out that way. But this is my coffee. It's today again line. I open all my videos with good morning, it's today again. It's a play on the fact that God gave us today and we can take advantage of all its opportunities. Yes. So sip your coffee in the morning and think about all the blessings you have today. If you're interested, go to our there was a question. Yeah, that's our website.
And then you can just scrolly on down, and there's our coffee, and then there's other merchandise as well. And then here's our newsletter.
Sign up for the newsletter. It's awesome. And
you get a newsletter. Obviously, we just sent one out the other day. There was a question about, do you roast your own coffee?
No, I
roast the beans.
I partnered with a local roaster. So this is a family friend. We've known him for a few years, and he roasts his own beans. He supplies the coffee for my church. Yeah. Super awesome guy. I think he's becoming a pastor or is a pastor already.
He is a pastor.
Yeah, what an awesome guy.
He plants churches.
Amazing man.
Yeah.
But he roasts the beans locally, and that means if you're close to my P.O. box, I might even be able to hand deliver your coffee. So email me again. Email is there. If you're close to there, you can either send me stuff or I can hand deliver you coffee. These are the winners. Are we missing anything?
It says, hey, just if you need flavors for your coffee, Gunpowder Grounds can help.
Gunpowder Grounds. Okay, cool. Good to know.
Yes, if you need the newsletter, please go to the website, josephsreserves.com, and then you can just scrolling on down and then say subscribe, and then we will send you out the PDF version of the newsletter about, what did you write about again?
This month I wrote about the 8 reales.
Oh, okay.
So some history on that, pirate coin, the basis of the US dollar. Super awesome coin. If you want to read about it, it's a 4-page essay document thing.
You know what? I'm gonna give you a sneak peek.
Oh yeah, it looks great because my wife did all the graphic design, so it looks super awesome.
Pretty clean.
But yeah, here's what it looks like. Boom, pow.
Boom pow.
Yeah, super awesome.
And it's literally like 4 pages.
Quick read, but very, very informational.
Yeah.
So
He nerded
yeah,
out
if
hard.
you email me, I can send you the newsletter from last month.
Yeah. All right, Loop Scoops. I just had a screenshot so I can go. Nightwalker is a brand via Gunpowder Grinds. Also, good guys, former military and first responder. Tell them Loop sent you.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, we're going to be probably doing. Well, we have to have a conversation about
Yeah,
lives
I
on
think we're gonna
Saturday.
try to do every Saturday night. Obviously, there could be stuff that comes up. Check out my community page for like day-to-day updates.
Yeah.
If you're a member, thank you for becoming a member. I'm gonna do some members-only posts. Try to do some member-only videos and shorts and stuff like that. Since we have a growing number of members, I'm gonna put a lot more effort into that.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
I mean,
I'm
you've
excited.
been praying about that. So
I have.
It makes
Yes.
sense.
Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. I can't express that enough. Like, without y'all being here, obviously I'd just be talking into my phone. So
I mean, you do that sometimes too.
I talk to my phone. I voice text sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's amazing to know that y'all are out there waiting for me to put out some content and putting some weight on the words that I'm saying. It means a lot to me. So just thank you so much. And thank you for sticking around to the end of the live. Those of y'all that are still here. It's absolutely awesome that you're doing it, that you're here.
Wrap it up, Buttercup.
All right. Well, let's see how I usually say this. Yeah, so no, go down and hit the like button if you like this. Comment, questions and comments. Share it if you know anyone that might like this type of content, and subscribe if you haven't already. But thank you. But most of all, thank you so much for watching. And just remember, every ounce adds up. So no matter how small, just keep stacking.